motherfucker been trying to get it.
Yeah.
Everybody can't work from home and shit.
Hey man, welcome everybody to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm the one and only, the original, often imitated, never duplicated people's champ. And I'm not here alone. I'm here with my brothers and sisters in the building. Say what's up to our listeners, y'all.
What up? What up?
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Hey man, we're gonna swing it on over to the first lady of No Balls, No Glory, who at church chilling. Ain't doing too much with her life, but she at church. Praising God. First lady in the building. Introduce yourself. Come off mute, damn it, and introduce yourself. Give it to her. Give
This her,
her ass the crickets.
this her solo, right? She practicing her solo right now.
Give it
We ain't gonna
to
do it
her.
like that. She did forewarn us that her choir director don't play games. So
She say she listened. I know she gonna get me when she
and
get me.
they ain't getting it, man.
Hey man, we got my man who been working, man. He a hard working man, man. Hey man, the Memphis Marauder, man, my boy. Nashville's finest, West 10 in the building. West 10, introduce yourself.
Man, what it do, y'all? I already know who it be. It's your boy, Mr. West Tennessee, man. From Tennessee to the Lou. Y'all damn sure know what it do. It ain't no way I can forget. People's champ favorite line. Got that win, lose, or tie. I'm flocking till I die. Don't play about that.
You damn right. Win, lose, or tie. A lock game until we die. Hey man, we got my man Dino's in the building. Dino's, introduce yourself.
What up? What up? It's your boy Dino's, aka Beast by the Source. We in the building. Your boys getting ready for the fresh produce beat competition next Wednesday. You in the St. Louis area, meet your boy down and have a drink with me, man. I'll be at Sophie's. I'll get the address in the chat. It's out right down the street from the Fox on Washington Ave. It's going down.
Yeah. Go
My
support
man,
my boy, man. I wish I could be in the Lou, man. And
Yeah,
pull
man,
up
it's gonna be
on.
a good time, man.
my man Dino's gonna be down there doing this thing. Hey, getting it cracking, getting it going. My
Yeah,
man
man.
Dino's gonna be
I'm gonna try
down
to
there
give
in
a
the
run for their
building.
money, man. Like, I'm the new guy. So uh yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man. We did our video intros last week. I went to their studio and we recorded our intro. They asked us a series of questions. So we gonna see, man. Either way, it's gonna be a good time. You know, this could be the start of something or just have a good time. Either way, I'm winning.
Hey man, that's what's up, man. Hey, speaking of winning, D man, why did you leave Giannis Antetokounmpo on your bench, man? He already got 45.
Man, well, first of all, you never told us when the playoff starts. I already qualified, so wasn't no point of paying attention to it till it was time for the playoffs.
The playoffs now.
Oh well. Hey,
You
now I
not,
start
Giannis
focusing
got
on other
45
stuff, man.
points.
huh? Giannis on this
You said
bench with
Giannis got 45 points?
on this bench, man. Giannis on this bench with 45 of them, man.
Yeah, who am I playing? I don't even know who I'm playing.
Well, you don't got to worry about changing your lineup. You
Yeah,
playing me, man.
seem like
you
you
play,
playing yourself right now with
hey,
Giannis on the
hey,
bench.
hey, hey, you play, hey, Dino. It was gonna end for you this week anyway, brother. You playing me.
Triple double
No,
machine.
Hey, me and Giannis, you playing us.
Hey, I drafted a good team, man. I lost
Injuries,
Ja.
man. Hey, them
I lost
injuries
half
killed
my
you.
team to injuries. Trey Young. I had picked a good team.
You had a damn good team, brother. Them
Jimmy
in,
Buckets wasn't hardly playing none.
and Jimmy Buckets, man, he was supposed to play tonight. And this man,
This whole
she's
perm head motherfucker.
this mug, he's sitting out and stuff. He
Big
say
perm, what I said.
he say he got an illness. He playing the
Yeah, his
Warriors and
shorts
he
too
got
damn tight.
a illness.
oh
Hey,
hell, long as, hey, he can have an illness, long as he don't get emotional. Cause he
yeah,
get emotional, he started getting a little. I started to question him.
his illness a yeast infection. That's what he got. Got a yeast infection. That's his illness. Shit.
Not of these, good.
Hey, man, he got a yeast. Where? Hey, man, Jimmy Buckets, man, with the yeast in the building. Oh man, that's crazy, man. What else is going on, man? Hey, man, first, man, hey, man, before we even go any further, man, hey, man, we got to give a moment of silence, man, to the people in Baltimore, man. Man, that's so damn sad. When that barge hit that bridge, man, and collapsed the whole bridge. You guys seen it, man? You guys aware of it?
I vaguely saw it. I didn't get the whole story.
Yeah, I
I
heard a
figured
little something about it,
touch
but
on
I
it.
ain't looking into it.
Hey, Wes, it was in our city, man. You know
Mm.
we, hey, it's in our city, dog. You know we got to
Yeah, but
represent. That's in the more, man. It's in the more, man. So big, hey, man. Moment of silence for them people, man. They six of the construction workers. I don't know if they found them or not yet, man. But they've been in the water since the bridge collapsed at 1:30, and I happened to see it at 5:30 when I woke up this morning, and I just couldn't even go back to sleep, man. And the crazy thing about that is probably like 6 months ago, I had a dream, and I in my dream, it was a bridge collapsing and people were crying and screaming
You
in
say
my
you had a
dream.
dream?
6 months ago, man. It was a bridge that collapsed and people were screaming and hollering and people was falling in the water, man. And it was it was crazy, man. It was really crazy. I'm like, wow, I wasn't expecting nothing like that, man. But yeah, man, just give them a moment of silence. We're gonna be give them a moment of silence now. All right, man, man. So what else is going on, man, in y'all world? Hey, this
Bro,
cold weather got y'all?
I got some shit way bigger than the weather, my dude.
Uh-oh. What's up, D?
So y'all missed that message I sent this morning. Did you hear about the art exhibition that Putin released yesterday?
No.
Hold on. And see, and I talk about distraction news all the time, and you'd be surprised how many people had no idea that this was going on because they too busy listening to Gorilla and Sexy Red and Cardi B. So there is an
Well,
exhibition over in Russia that Putin released of biblical icons that were black in paintings. Let me see if I can find an article for
wow.
it. I'm like,
You say
uh-oh,
biblical icons.
all the way up to the big man. Hold on, let me find it. Um, let's see. Putin.
Oh, Putin, man.
And they probably gonna suppress it because you know how these algorithms work.
Oh man.
Let's
And
see.
you say he had people all the way up into the Almighty?
All the way up to Jesus, man. Let me see.
Oh man.
Let me try to find a good article. Um,
The Almighty, man. Mm, mm,
come
mm.
on, where? Come on, internet. I know y'all trying to suppress this shit.
Say trying to hide it, huh?
Oh, no, they scrambling. They're definitely scrambling. Hold on, let me find. Trying to find a good article.
Hey Wes, you need a dog, man?
No, sir. I got too
Keep going.
many.
I'm gonna see if I can find a good enough article where I can show y'all.
What you say? You got too many?
Well, it's a bunch of them, but I'm trying to get like it's all words. I'm trying to get visuals. Trying to get
Gotcha.
y'all some visuals.
Get us some visuals, huh?
Visuals, man. Where is it? Where's a good one? Damn, where? Let's do. Let's just do this one. Let's see if this one's good enough. Well, I'll just screenshot this, man, and then y'all can do your own research. I just throw you a breadcrumb.
Throw your crumb out there. Let you
I
go
just throw
in
you a
and research.
breadcrumb, and then you go down the rabbit hole and see what you find.
Oh
Let me share
man.
this quick.
You gonna share it, you gonna share it with us how what you see thus far? Uh-oh, here we go.
Can y'all see that?
Uh-huh.
And it's apparently this was hidden for a while.
Oh wow. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Man, that's bananas, man.
Yep. And it's over in Russia.
Well, we kind of knew what it was, man. If you study and read your word, read your Bible, man, you know some of the stuff is you kind of know what is what. I'm gonna leave it at that because we ain't gonna go too far off
Yeah, like I said,
into it.
here's the breadcrumb. You can go and do your own
Do your
research.
own research. Hey, like they say at work, do your own due diligence. Hey man, I gotta ask y'all, man. If y'all got man, Facebook Messenger asks you to create a PIN number or PIN or something, man. Set up a way to access your chat history. That is crazy, man. I never did
For
that,
what?
man.
So I tell you, leave Facebook alone, man. It's too intrusive. When you try to get away from it, it tries its damnedest. You can't delete an account. Try. Because mine's still out there, and I thought I deleted it. I did everything they asked me to do to delete it. It's still out there.
Man, I can't do it, man. And
Cool
it,
on Facebook.
and it won't let you go in and delete it neither. I'm gonna have to delete this
Nope.
joke out like I did it before, man.
Once you in, you in. Just like uh your boy Musk fooling around with the chip in your brain, the neurological chip.
Oh man.
And they've been talking about this shit. This is not new information. The problem is everybody is distracted by simple shit like TikTok.
Yeah.
They miss all this stuff. And then all of a sudden they done pass laws and then the shit's here and they're like, wait, what's this? We didn't even know. Oh, they told you you wasn't paying attention.
Like it came out of left field.
It didn't. It was right in your face. They don't even try to hide it anymore. They's like people are so blind They'll miss it. You can literally just tell them on the news, and, oh, that's not real. That's not gonna happen. Just like if we told everybody from the 70s, weed's gonna be illegal one day, and they all laughed. Oh, that should have never happened. Here we are.
And Wayne Saint say weed is legal and
Only
people
reason
are
they couldn't do it is because they couldn't find a way to monetize it. Once they figured out how to tax it and monetize it, here we are.
people are smoking weed at an alarming rate right now.
This is why the driving is going to shit.
They do a lot of marijuana smoking, brother.
Man, I swear, dude, people be driving like they lost.
Wes, what you doing, dog? Hey,
I be like, how the fuck you get out your house?
man. Oh man, did y'all see what happened down in Memphis, man?
Oh, boy.
Man, it was a little fight in the hood. Dude walked up to this lady and just dow. Oh my God. Wes, you know what I'm talking about, man? You heard about it?
Did she piece them up?
No, he shot her. It was some girls out there fighting, and he just turned around and bust on her and just killed her dead, man.
Really?
Just dumped.
You're not surprising, but hell. Don't not surprise me about what happened down that way, especially for murders.
Man, he just straight up just poked her, man.
For no reason, huh?
No, the girls was down there fighting. So I don't know if that was his daughter, his sister, his cousin. I don't know who it was, but she was they were swinging on this stuff. And next thing you know, he walked up right over. The other lady she was just out. She was just away from it. It was like she was a grown woman. But this is where the argument is going to come in at. She had a gun in her hand.
On his sister cousin.
She was they were swinging on this stuff. The next thing but the thing is, she had a gun in her hand.
Well, that's the thing right there.
This is where the argument is going to come.
She knew they were going to shoot her ass.
She had a gun in her. She had a gun, and next thing you know, it was a wrap after that. We got to check on my. Hey man, and he just next thing you know, it was a wrap. He blew her away from her, man. I'm gonna see if I can get that video, man, because it was.
Don't show the video. Just people can go do the research.
It was just a sad situation, man.
Certain things we can't show on YouTube, but y'all fully aware of certain things that we cannot show on YouTube, and that's one of them.
Yeah, man, it's just sad, man. He just took this lady away from her kids and stuff, man.
I told you, bro. People gone, BP.
But then this was the crazy thing, though, man. This is the crazy thing about that whole situation, D. The daughter that was on the ground getting beat up and stuff, she got up and she got up and she got the thing and she just started busting at her. She's shooting at everybody, man. So that's where the problem go lie at, man, because
you see why I go to work and come to fuck.
Of course. After they shot her, you talking about after they shot her mama?
Oh yeah, after they shot her mama.
Of course. What do you think anybody would do?
She let loose, man. Hey, and I knew it. I knew it was coming.
One thing about it, man, you can't pistol play out here in these streets. Her mama had a gun out and shit. Hey, you can't do that unless you ready to get shot. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out there waving no gun or you know what I'm saying? If you ain't ready to use that motherfucker. Cause these young niggas, they bought that motherfucker because they can't wait to use it.
Oh man,
when you take the class, that's like the first rule. They said do not draw your weapon unless you're going to use it.
Do not brandish it or draw it or anything, man.
Mine.
If
you want the conceal and carry class.
Yep. And I'm finna become a licensed firearm instructor, man. I'm finna teach these dummies how to properly do their firearms and stuff, man. And
clean them
and everything, man.
yeah.
That's crazy though,
I
man.
might I might go to the range. I might go to the range this weekend.
There it is, man. Every time I go to the range, man, what I always do, man, and I encourage people, if you have a firearm, I encourage you to do non-dominant shooting. What non-dominant shooting is you shooting around is like 50 bullets. It's considered a full round. You shoot a whole round with your non-dominant hand. Look through the sight, just shoot with your non-dominant. See how many you can hit and everything. Because one day something could happen and you may not be able to use your dominant hand. So you got to be able to do non-dominant shooting. And I teach people how to do non-dominant shooting, making sure that they are looking through the sights. They got everything set right here through the sights. Non-dominant. This is my dominant. So I do non-dominant. Left hand, non-dominant. Always fire. Never put it on the trigger guard. Never do this. Never hold your gun like that. No. Always do it like that. Non-dominant shoot, man. The people's champ, aka firearm
And we
band.
at No Balls, No Glory do not condone violence and or pistols.
We don't condone violence at No Balls, No Glory, but we do condone protecting yourself at all times. We do condone and protecting yourself. That's what we do condone.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
I had to put that disclaimer out, man, before we just get our shit cut off.
Hey, man.
Weapon!
We fire in the hole. Hey, man. Hey, we 2 days away, y'all. Let's kick it on off. Major League Baseball kickoff in 2 days, man. Me and Coach Corey was talking yesterday, man. I was hoping he'd come on, man, but he gonna probably be on shortly. Man, did you see I don't know if you guys saw the collision in the outfield with Jordan Walker and the center fielder. What's his name?
Oh Jesus! If it's a Cardinals blooper, we gotta let Coach Corey deliver that good news.
Man. No. It didn't even have nothing to do with
I'm telling you, he's gonna kill it. The delivery is gonna be worth the wait.
Hey, it didn't have nothing to do with the blooper, man. It had something to do with the reaction. It had something to do with the reaction, man. Who was the center fielder for the Cardinals? Dylan Carlson.
Well, shit, I don't even know because I haven't watched any spring training ball.
Well, Dylan Carlson was playing center field. And let me see if I can put it in the chat here, man. Because Coach Corey sent me the link and everything. And hey, Coach Corey was pissed, man. When I say he was adamantly pissed about this, and I couldn't blame him, man. It was just beyond bananas, man. Let me see if I can put it in our group chat here. How would I get that over there? I gotta go here and put it there. West 10, my man West of the building.
What's going on?
Man, I'm finna show y'all this, man. Then Coach Corey, hey, when I say Coach Corey could have lost it. Hey, man, he could have lost it, man. Hey, he did lose it. Shit, I ain't gonna say could have. He lost it, man. Coach Corey ready to fight yesterday, man. Here it is. Let me go to my screen. Let me cue it up first before I take over control of the screen, man. But it was bananas, though, man. He was he was PO, boy. And that was the nicest understatement I could have put it as. Oh, man, it's still not loading. It is still not loaded for some reason. Coach Corey sent me a janky link yesterday, man.
Not the janky link.
Yeah, that motherfucker sent me a janky link yesterday, boy. That's my guy though, but he sent me a janky ass link, boy. Let me see if it'll let me pull it up
But while
now.
he's doing that, I'm gonna put poll up for the night. Poll question of the night is: which event are you most excited to see now that we're into spring sportsmageddon? And the poll is now up. Be vote, vote and be heard.
He say Sports McKiddon.
Sportsmageddon. You have 2 of them a year: April, October, 6 months apart.
Mm.
Hey man, Coach Corey was pissed yesterday, man. You should start.
whenever
You
it's
should.
whenever it's the Cardinals, he always pissed. That's why I wanted to let him do it. That's it. It'd be worth the wait.
What game related? Y'all heard y'all talk the
Yeah, we
game
ain't seen
related.
game in a while. He trying to find Myron, dog. We just gonna let him
Uh,
lay low.
I talked to Game. Game been busy. He been busy getting his thing together for his mom's birthday and stuff, man. That's what.
Oh, you
That's what,
just talked him up.
there he is.
His mom just had a birthday. I just told her happy birthday a couple days ago on
Oh
Facebook.
yeah. Oh yeah. There he is, the man himself. Game related, baby.
Let's
Hey,
see, get
we
in
going
here.
to that game. I'm gonna meet him in Dallas, and when we play Dallas, cuz that need to be a trip. All us playing. I ain't don't know the date yet, but it don't even matter.
What you say?
It don't
Long.
even matter.
It's gonna
It don't
happen, huh?
even, it don't even matter. I've been waiting for this invitation to their new bus stadium. I think last
Oh,
time we got him
he
there,
dropped out. We just lost him.
He'll be back
he'll,
on.
he'll, he'll he'll get on in a minute. He have some technical difficulties.
He'll be on, man. What's his name? Man.
Hey man, and Cuz going in on Monell, man. Could get bum rush down here with that type shit, man.
Oh man,
Hey
yeah.
Monell, man, you should have seen when I went Sunday. I said, damn, man, that motherfucker was so man. Heck, it was so many motherfuckers there. And it was so good.
What'd you say? It was so good, huh?
So good, man. It's gonna be one out of every, you know what I'm saying? 40, 50
Yeah.
goddamn, we
Yeah,
gonna have
yeah,
it.
Wes, you're gonna have to tell us where's a good spot to stay in Nashville, man. We coming down for a golf trip probably at the end of the month, next month.
Opera Mill. Y'all got that golf
What?
money. Y'all can stay at Opera Mill. Ooh, that's one of the best hotels. It's connected to Opera Land Hotel. And I've
Oh,
heard great things
we was
about
looking
it.
for Airbnb. If we could find an Airbnb that's the same
Oh,
cost as a
yeah,
hotel,
yeah,
I'd rather stay
definitely.
in Airbnb.
Oh, I know. I got it. I know Airbnb like in me and D-Lean hood. Well, not far. You know what I'm saying? You'll be around the
What
corner.
up,
Oh, what up,
game?
my boy GR? What's up, GR?
What's up with it, dog?
I
Game
can't.
related in the
I just,
building.
I just talked you up, man. You know what I'm saying?
He
How
Hey
did
mom
man,
talk you up.
doing?
I've been on a mission lately. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
never leave the fold when I go on a mission though. You know what I'm talking about? When the sheep lost, we gotta go get that lost sheep. You know
That's
how they
what's
Oh,
up,
go.
dog.
I thought
Yeah,
you put an
yeah.
APV out on Myron ass, man. Like you
What you think I'm
knew
talking
where he
about? It's a
was.
lost sheep.
But
BP,
What you think I'm talking about? It's a lost sheep. I gotta
yeah,
bring him
BP
back to
dimed
the
him out.
fold.
that.
Hey,
Oh, his ass in Boston.
Oh yeah, he up there. He up there in Boston. Shit, like he just running
Chilling.
a marathon, huh?
hey, don't worry about it. I run
Oh, he
marathons.
running a marathon, all right.
Hey,
Which
hey.
say game is never a marathon. It's never a sprint. It's a marathon, ain't it?
Hey, you ain't know we play chess over here. We don't play checkers.
Without further ado, game, introduce yourself, brother.
The Cowboys going to the motherfucking Super Bowl. That's all I gotta say. Grass on the field, let's play ball. That part.
You had
Wah,
to
wah,
get the
wah,
long buzzer
wah.
for that one.
Silence, you funny fool.
Get your ass down.
I had
Oh
to
my
do it,
God.
dog.
What
Hey,
You
my
had
favorite
to
one
do
is? What my favorite one is, Dito?
Man, sit your ass down.
hey
Hey,
man.
hey, you know what? I'm gonna
Hey,
upgrade. I'm gonna update the soundboard. I'm gonna get Charlie Murphy on this mug. I'm gonna get Pinky from Friday on this mug. I'm about to
That's who I
clown on the
want.
soundboard.
Hey, didn't I tell you to slow down?
Hey,
Huh?
say it
Hey, didn't
again.
I
Say
tell
it
you to
again.
slow down? You
Look,
almost made
look,
me steal
look
my
here,
lip.
baby.
Say it again. Say
You
it
need to
again.
slow
Say
this
it again.
motherfucker down.
Say
You turning
another
these
mother.
corners too goddamn fast. You
Say
almost made me
another
spill my yak on this
mother
$200 suit, baby. Come on, get it
word.
together.
This shit is
Right,
He's
over
still,
that
with.
boy. Come on, baby.
he's still breathing. He's still breathing. Let's go. Let's go. He's
And
still
who
breathing.
sent you?
Right.
Shut up.
LW.
I just want him to
Hey,
say, shut up.
hey, anybody named LW used to be a getaway car driver. If you know a nigga,
LW.
any nigga with 2 initials as a first name, you can't trust them niggas, man. Hey, JB, LW,
CL.
CL.
Hey, how you gonna call out one of my uncles? I got an Uncle JB and an Uncle NF, so you know what time I'm on.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
That boy. Hey,
God, that's crazy, man. Hey, man, Coach Corey fell in the film. Coach Corey.
Coach
Hey, what's up, guys?
Curry.
What's up, man?
What's up, coach?
Corey, man. Reaching one, teaching one, man. Tuesday night, man. From the Lou to the 10, man. We back at it again.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Hey, Coach, you called us right in the nick of time. We
Hey,
just
Coach.
kicking off Major League Baseball and the
Mhm.
collision yesterday between Dylan
Hey,
Carlson
people, champ.
and
Let me.
Milwaukee.
Hey, coach. Are you using your coach? I thought about that today. I meant that. I want to ask the other coach too. Are y'all using y'all coaching utensils? I had hooked y'all up with, man. I was just wondering, man. I said I
What?
want to.
Come on, man.
Well, when you came for the draft,
What kind of question is that, man?
That's what's up, man. I just, I
Come
ain't had
on,
the
Wes.
pleasure of, I don't got the pleasure of popping up seeing it in action, and shit with it in your hand. But, I just wondered.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You
you
know.
know me, man.
Hey,
You know
man.
I'm using I use all coaches' material, coaches' gear, all that shit.
Coach's
Oh, yeah,
tools
yeah,
and
yeah. We ain't gonna get
everything,
on the
man.
girl, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man. But yeah, we was talking about spring training. Hey, 2 more days before the Major League Baseball season kick off. Jordan Walker and Dylan Carlson had a collision in the outfield yesterday. Coach hit me up when I was at the gym and stuff, man. And man, that's crazy. Hey, Coach, you ain't never lied though, man. Hey, when I sat back and I looked at it again, that was really crazy, man.
I don't know if everybody saw it, man, but I saw it.
I think.
oh, we about to see it now.
Roll the beautiful beam footage, baby.
Hey, man.
Hey, this is gonna be the Cardinal season in a nutshell.
Hey,
Like nobody's talking about opening day. Opening day is what? Monday?
Thursday.
It's like 2 days. Like this Thursday.
Yes.
Like nobody's talking about it. It's
Hey, man,
right.
the Cardinals got last win opening up against the Dodgers. I hope they hit about 17 home runs.
damn.
Lynn be throwing them meatballs, man.
And I'm wearing Dodgers gear to work on Thursday.
Hell nah, we never wear blue. We ain't never wearing no motherfucking blue. Hell nah. Hell nah.
No, we never wearing no blue with a D on it.
Man, never. Nah, we ain't never wearing no motherfucking blue. Catch me on blue, then you gonna catch me broke. So you'll never catch me in that one.
My blue got an LA on it.
I don't
He
wear
said-
blue, so I couldn't tell you what's on it.
My blue got a
LA.
tiger on it.
But none of that blue got no
LA.
money on it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, them blue honey. What you mean, them blue faces, man? What you talking about?
Here
You
it
ain't say no
is.
faces. You was
You
talking
got
about
you got a lot of
clothes.
blue. You got a lot of blues on you. What you don't know?
Oh,
Hey, I
Jesus. Here we go.
got a hell of a lot of them. I just don't wear
I
them.
know it. I know it.
Hey,
Hey,
Let's
I
see
don't
this.
wear it.
Let's see
Why you
this
think I'm
collision.
telling you I don't wear that? Hey.
Corner first up in the air to right, pretty well hit. On the run, Walker cannot get there. A collision Possibly a guy banged up. Nico's going to jog to third with a 3-base hit.
Let me guess.
Carlson,
Jordan
the
Walker
center
got
fielder,
hurt.
and Walker, the right fielder, collided. Carlson got the worst of it, tumbling over, and now slowly gets to his feet. Well, those collision course plays are always dangerous, Elise.
Yeah, especially at this point in spring. I mean, this is the last thing you want is for miscommunication out there in the outfield. So Nico gets a good piece, goes the other way, and you have them just both going hard at it. That's the scary part. As no one.
One nigga fell and rolled before he hit the nigga. He fell.
One collision.
Let's watch Nico out of the box.
I mean, Nico's watching it too because he's thinking this ball could be caught. But in Nico fashion, he's never giving up on the play and sees the collision and goes safely into third because he knows at this point, no one's really getting that ball quickly. That's not good.
That's going to be all for Dylan Carlson. It was one of those balls, Elise, hit corner first up.
Now, the thing with that, what did you guys notice before we say something? What did y'all notice about
I
that?
noticed that ain't got shit on me and Tracy when we collided. I noticed that first. And that wasn't a collision. That was two of y'all not chasing a ball.
No, that's somebody not calling the shit.
Hey,
Well,
man.
first of all,
So your other outfielder can peel off.
couldn't neither one of them call that because that ball was hit where neither one of them could get to.
That was in the
Yeah.
gap.
It was right in the middle of both of them. Yep.
They should have pulled up, first of all. They wasn't going to get it.
Neither one of them was going to get it. And what's ironic about it, before we tell you what I saw, people are actually blaming Jordan Walker for his injury.
What's Jordan Walker's position?
Right field.
No, that was the center fielder's fault. He should have called them off. He should have called them off because as a center fielder, you got the play for it to one hop off the wall and the play at third.
That's what they're saying. They're saying the audio is saying that Dylan Carlson was calling for the ball. And if Dylan Carlson is calling for that ball, he's wrong because he ain't going to catch that ball.
No, he is not.
Why the hell is he calling for it?
Because
So there should be some other communication, either letting him know that you going to take it off the wall or something, because that's not a catchable ball. Number one.
No, Coach. You know, like I know, and I play center field. If I call it, that means I have a play. And if that play is one hop off the wall, then that's what the play is. You have to bag off because that's my call. I called that ball. It's that simple. It gets complex as a player when you say, oh, I want to one hop it off the wall. You can't do that in the middle of play.
Well, I look at it from a different way because that ball is hit off a right-hander's bat. It's slicing towards the right fielder. And
True.
not knowing where Dylan Carlson is playing, but knowing how the Cardinals play everybody to pull, Dylan Carlson was probably playing shaded in the left. So there was probably a great big hole in between him and Jordan Walker, and that ball is slicing back to him. So he's already probably 20 yards further into left than he was going to get to that ball anyway.
Right. But look here. When you come up to the red light and it's changing the red, some of us stop and some of us keep going. The red light got caught. That's no different than you as a catcher, and it's a ball in the infield. If you call it and it drifts to second base, we got to get out the way and let you have it.
I'm not knocking either one of them for the hustle because both of you are trying to make a play for your team. But that ball is not going to be caught. So somebody has got to be smart enough to realize that one of us has got to pull up.
And that's your right fielder if a man call it, right?
To me, that's got to be Dylan Carlson because he's a natural outfielder. Jordan Walker is learning to play the outfield. They're teaching him to play the outfield.
So what's his natural position?
Obviously, he don't have all. He's an infielder.
Okay, but
They
in the
just moved
infield,
him to the outfield last year.
that's a
So he's
handicap
still
when you're talking
learning
about a
everything he
professional
needs to know
player.
out there.
You don't think that's a handicap when you're talking about a
But there's
professional
still a
player?
learning curve.
There is a learning curve,
It's
but
still a learning curve.
in Corey League, you were taught who calls the ball and to let them have it. Right?
How many times
Like,
does a motherfucker call for a ball with no chance of getting it? He just called for it just to be calling for it.
all right, and that's who got to take the blame. And as you progress in the levels, you learn who's supposed to call it and who voice calls out. Like if the catcher call, understand what I'm saying? On the infield pop fly, it's catcher, shortstop who call it, but the catcher voice overrides the shortstop.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I can
So
say
once
that
you get
about
to the
everything.
professional level, and if I call for this ball, that means get your ass out the way. That don't mean keep coming in head first. We not talking about kids. We talking about men who getting paid.
But we talking about spring training, bro.
So
at the end of all of this,
the ball is hit, flies into the right fielder, and he about to settle down and catch it, and the center fielder call for it, he should move.
What I'm not saying is the center fielder made a proper call on that ball. What I'm saying is the center fielder is who got the call on that ball. The center fielder should have said, "That's all you."
I want to hear the field audio.
You understand what I'm saying? Me playing center field, a ball hit off the right field bat, and I know I got a legitimate right fielder over there. I'm going to point to him and tell him, I'm going to be yelling, "That's your ball, that's your ball, that's your ball."
Like
I'm playing that off the wall. I'm playing it off the wall. If you miss it, that's that. But however, if I call it, you got to get out the way. If I say that's me because I don't trust you in right field, you got to pull up.
Pull up. Pull up.
I mean, well, even beyond that, the part that coach brought to my attention was when he went to go help him out and he kind of shooed him away. Didn't even acknowledge him or thank him but then he goes to talk to the other player and everything. That was the
That's the shitty teammate shit that the Cardinals promote. Because if you look at Dylan Carlson's reaction to Jordan Walker, it's like they're not even teammates.
Yeah.
And that's my problem, because if I'm Jordan Walker, I don't say nothing to him then, but when we get in the clubhouse where ain't no cameras, we gonna have a talk man to man, because you don't do me like that. You don't show me up on the fucking field when all those cameras out there. Because that's in essence what he did.
So
it was a douchebag move, basically.
You little loped me in front of all them fucking people and all those people on TV.
Right.
Like you was better than me.
Right. With you on that, coach. So I don't know the Cardinals roster, but what I'm saying, that was your right fielder that came in crashing out that you're talking about, right?
Right.
Yeah, he ran through the stop sign. You understand what I'm saying? You have no place on that roster. They need to move that around ASAP. You ran through a stop sign. He called you off because you're really not an outfielder. Your center fielder's trying to make you look good.
This is what the Cardinals do best. Take people and put them in positions they haven't played and thinking the shit gonna work.
Right. They've been doing that forever, hadn't they?
Coach, am I lying?
And no, you are 100% correct. And here's the thing. Jordan Walker is a franchise. Dylan Carlson ain't nobody. Don't nobody want Dylan Carlson.
He a bust. They couldn't even move him.
So that's why if I'm Jordan Walker, I go up to him and say, "Hey man, don't ever pull that bitch ass move again. You ain't nobody."
Right.
If it was the 86
Does it-
Mets, they would have had it out right there on the
Because
field.
because what happens is if Jordan Walker punch him in the fucking face and they get into a fight, Dylan Carlson ass is out of there. Not Jordan Walker.
But who's to say he wasn't trying to hurt the center fielder to keep his playing time? It's a paycheck on the line.
Man, ain't nothing that Dylan Carlson can do to affect Jordan Walker's playing time.
What I'm saying, if I hurt you when you can't play, then I stay on the roster.
Jordan Walker gonna stay on the roster. They can't help but put him on the roster.
What I'm saying, in baseball, an
I know.
injured
I get
player
what you
goes on the
say.
DL list, which means that I get to keep a position when I should not have had one.
Jordan Walker
Right.
has a position. He's the guy for them. Dylan Carlson is the odd man out. Dylan Carlson is trying to make the roster.
And he's your right fielder.
No, he's the guy that was in center field. The guy in right field has a job. He's gonna be there regardless.
That's the franchise right there.
The guy in center field don't have a job.
Okay, so in other words, he didn't want to honor who had the call.
What it sounded like to me.
The guy in right field is hustling, trying to show them.
But that
why
don't
they're
mean
giving him the
nothing,
money.
dog, when you're hustling or whatever, because whoever calls it is who got it. You're a coach, you know that. That's what stopped every injury on the pop fly. Who call it is who got it. We got designated people who's supposed to call it. I don't care if you got a job right now. This man called that ball.
But what you not understanding, that ball was not. Nobody could call that ball. There's no reason for either one of them to call that ball. Because
Okay,
it's not going to be caught by either one of them.
I understand
There's
that.
some
But
balls
if you
in
played the
baseball
game,
that are not going to be caught. That
I
ball is just
understand that.
perfectly
But
hit.
even with that, a ball hit in the gap, that ball still got to get called. Why? Because you can have two players that's running to that ball and run dead into each other.
Roll that back.
Now
Roll that
understand
back.
this, huh?
Show that again. I get what you're saying, but this situation that at all. This is two guys hustling, trying to make a play.
Exactly,
and one
but
guy
you still
got
have
there
to
before
listen.
the other guy.
Right, but the center fielder, what I'm saying, this young man that's trying to learn the game, he should not have called that ball. Because even a ball hit in the gap, your right fielder has the angle on the play at third base. Right? Now, he messed up and called the ball. You as a right fielder, you still got to back off and let him make that play.
But watch the play.
I can watch it all day long. I can watch it. But it still calls on the field that got to be made. That's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking what you're saying or what all went on. But me as an athlete and a baseball player, I'm going to always bow to the person that's supposed to call that play.
The center fielder is the second man in.
But your center fielder still has to call over the outfield, right?
He's not even the closest man to the ball. Why is he calling for the ball?
He messed up. And you gotta see. I done played. But
you can't blame the right fielder. You can't blame the right fielder for being the closest and going as hard as he can to make the play when you not gonna make the play and you call for the ball and you don't have a chance for it.
Exactly.
And then you treat him like shit for hustling and trying to help you out to make sure you okay.
Well, even in that, you got to understand, man, if I call that ball, I don't even get hurt. You get out the way. If I say I got it, that means I got it. That don't mean you still come hard. Even if I called it wrong.
But you don't have it. You're not close enough to have it.
I know that.
I'm close enough to have it, and I'm busting my ass to get there.
It don't matter. You still got to pull up. What matters in that when you still got if a ball popped up behind the plate and I'm playing shortstop and I can't get there, you call it. Am I supposed to still charge that ball and get it because it's drifting back to me?
Game, I get what you're saying, but you talking about a guy who just tried to dive for a ball. How's he gonna pull up? He dove after the ball.
It still
How's he
goes
gonna
down
pull
to the
up?
call.
He's
It goes
diving
down.
after the ball.
I'm not saying you're wrong, Coach. I'm not saying you're wrong at all. What I'm saying is sometimes there's a pecking order. And within the pecking order,
There's no
especially in
pecking order for
baseball, there is
there's
in
not a pecking
baseball.
order for a
There
diving
is
for a
in
person
baseball. There is in baseball on the fly ball. You can't
Yeah,
say that. You a coach, and your kids might
routine
be
fly
listening.
balls. There's a pecking order for routine fly balls. There's
There's a
nothing
pecking order
routine
for
about a
balls in
ball
the
in the
gap
gap.
too. There's a pecking order for balls in the gap too. Yes, it is. If your
Show me
center
where.
fielder called for the ball, you get out the way.
Game
If your
related. Show
center
me
fielder,
where,
it's
because
just like any ball in the infield that's
game
past the
related.
pitcher's mound. If your
Game related.
shortstop calls for it, get out the way.
Show me where, because I can pull out some paper and show you the pecking order for routine fly balls. There is no
Pull it out.
paperwork
Pull it out.
anywhere.
Pull it out.
There's
Pull it
no
out. I believe
paperwork
in receipts. Pull it
anywhere
out.
that
Pull it out.
says there's. Let me get in the house, because I got a whole book on every situation that'll tell you about every fly ball in baseball. There's nothing that tells you anything about balls in the gap. Where there's
Exactly.
a pecking order.
I never said, okay, I did say that.
You
However,
did say that.
I did say that.
There's a
However, a
pecking order
ball,
for balls in the
regardless
gap.
of
There's
what you're
no
saying,
pecking
Coach,
order for balls
a
in the gap.
ball in the gap, who got the call on it to say I got it or I don't?
There's no call for
The
balls in the
fielder
gap.
dictates that. It's no different than when your pitcher is taking a signal, your shortstop is throwing up signals telling everybody where to play.
Game related. How can the center fielder dictate a ball in the gap when he may not get there first?
Because your center fielder has to have the game IQ to say that's yours. That's what made Ken Griffey Ken Griffey. That's what made Kenny Lofton Kenny Lofton. They get the game IQ.
Okay.
It's the IQ of the game. To know that if a ball hit and I'm going left and he coming right, my right fielder got to throw to third base. I don't. That's game IQ. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like if a ball hit in the gap, in the left field gap, as I should, I got to call my left fielder after that. Why should I? Because I got to play at third. He don't. Unless he's left-handed. It's
All
game
right.
IQ. That's game IQ. That's the
Let's
IQ of the players now. The IQ of the players now, they don't got it.
Let's put a pin in it. Let's put a pin in it. That was a good, some good, good dialogue.
I gave you some knowledge.
House, and I'll pull out my paperwork to show what I'm talking about.
I know you know what you're talking about, but sometimes it's called IQ.
There's no pecking order for a ball hitting the gap.
All right, but still, you know what it's called? The theory of relativity.
Communication.
You can't, it's called the theory of relativity. You can't get around the science of the game. Meaning that anything flowing one way, if I'm going against that flow, the next man is who got it, who coming with it. Meaning if I'm going left, my right fielder got me on the plate to third.
All right, BP, reel him in, bro.
Oh man, that's good conversation, man.
That's good, man. I like that. But hey, coach, it ain't no dialogue about a play in the gap. It should be though.
It's a race to see who's gonna get there.
It's never a race. It's always science.
It's a race because
it's never a race because you can beat me there, and science can tell you it is never a race. And the reason is science will tell you the second man that get there get the ball to the plate faster.
Well, I don't know who told you that, but our outfit
science. Hey, you talking
Neil
to
deGrasse Tyson?
You talking to one?
Because if your outfielders aren't racing to that ball in the gap, ain't nobody gonna get there.
Yeah, we can race there. We can race there all day long. But if I don't have a play on it and we're racing and you get there, I'm gonna get there 2 steps before you, but you got the angle. Them 2 steps gonna cost the angle.
The key is
I'm gonna bag off and let you go and take them extra 2 so you can make the play. It's a game of angles. It's always an angle.
Yeah, I'm not. All right, BP. What's next on the sheet?
This young man swung at the foul line of Southern Indiana. Hey, man. What's
I
next?
done ran head first into a left fielder after I called the play, and boom, I'm on the ground. He bigger, and he talking about, well, I had it. That ain't your call, though. I got the angle on to throw the third, because now he got to adjust and throw the third.
By Indiana State in less than a minute.
It's IQ.
James gets 3 for 3. Hey, Dino, I got to slide out for one quick second, man. I lost something valuable, man. Let me next we got our NBA. Hawks erased 30-point deficit minus Trey to stun the Celtics yesterday, man. 30 points, man. They was down 30 points, man. And they erased a 30-point deficit to stun those Celtics, man. Oh, man, what y'all think about that, man?
They came back and got him?
Came back and got him, man.
Well, according to our poll,
a 40-point deficit?
30-point
they aren't too excited about the NBA right now. So far in the poll, we got 5 votes. And right now, the final 4 is winning the vote. Yeah. The poll tonight. Which sporting event are you most excited to see? We got the final 4. We got Major League Baseball opening day. We got the NBA playoffs. And then I put an other category because there's a Kentucky Derby. There's the Indianapolis 500 race that is also coming up soon.
I think I want to mess with the Kentucky Derby. That's where the money at.
maybe Myra need to take his ass down to Kentucky and put a wager in.
Man, ain't nobody studying Myra. They say what? Hey, what's the thing they got on TikTok? Get your lick back. Get your lick back. Nah, I'm gonna go to jail if I get my lick back.
Say my lick back.
It's gonna be more than a lick.
Man, I can't get my lick back.
I'm just gonna have to be quiet for a minute.
You heard me?
Be quiet for a minute.
I'm gonna have to practice shut the fuck upness.
Be quiet. I got a hush.
It's actually an acquired skill.
Exactly. Yeah. Hey, People's Champ. Did People's Champ get off Earth?
What's up,
He's still there.
I'm trying to figure out, you know what I mean? I'm looking at some things. I'm trying to see, why is there a ring showing with your name on it? You ain't won nothing on this block, dog. What is you doing? You throwing shade on me because I ain't been around? Like you the champ around here?
He in here twice, man.
Hey, you know what I'm talking about? That ring gotta go, bro. Just like the name of People's Champ. That's out till you win, dog.
I was waiting for you to talk about that.
Hey, I don't care what that ring say. I smacked you this year, right?
Look and see what the ring say.
It say game related. It's the Don. I see.
National.
I love you too, bro.
Hall of Fame.
I love you too, bro.
Motherfucker. Hey, man. Hey, I'm finna pick up the toe. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna talk about this Suns. We're gonna talk about this Celtics fallout yesterday. Man, we're gonna
Was it really a fallout? Because I mean, it was just one game. They still running away with the East.
What? They was up 30
Yeah, but
points.
that was a 30-point deficit, though. Damn. 30 points.
30 points. And
did somebody foul out?
Did not play, man. You gotta look at that. Trey Young didn't play.
And nobody.
No, Trey Young didn't play.
Nobody for Boston. No key players for Boston fouled out.
That's what I was thinking. Like maybe somebody fouled out or got hurt.
No, they just couldn't finish.
And he slid out quick too. Like shit. Right there.
I'll be back.
Plus, instead of getting so much, Trigger was the way to make it last longer. Say hello to your fairy
All right, looks like BP went to make a drop. So
Right.
we well, we're gonna wait to talk about the Final Four because I know he gonna have some input on that. Yeah, what's going on with my phone here?
Bro, what you do? Drop it.
Yeah, it's been acting boogie.
Yours too.
Yeah, it's time, man. I've been hanging on to this phone for years.
I'm changed up and got iPhone, brother, and I should stay with Android.
You heard me. I'm still
This
with him.
blood
You
already lagging, talking about some, man, I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, why is it taking you so long? You got to clear this, man. I never had to clear that before.
I'm ready for a rematch. Game on. You practice for the cello. You can tell them yet.
what's up, Dino?
What up, man?
What next on the agenda?
Dave,
I
you
think
have
we was
technical difficulties with the iPhone, brother? Man, look here. I wanted to tell West 10, I see y'all got a running back and a receiver over there. I still don't like you motherfuckers over there, though.
Yeah, we're
You the only dog over there. So I got to let you know, hey, man, I'll see y'all in the Super Bowl because we going and we going to be
hey,
fighting.
no, you gonna see us in the season. We
Hey.
coming to Dallas. We coming to Texas this year.
have to
Okay,
kill that noise.
so we
I just,
going
I
to the
just,
game then, huh?
yeah,
Hey,
we need to be there.
hey, we need to be there. We got it on point. That's it.
Soon the date drop, we gonna make plans. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna do
boy.
do they play? Does
Yeah,
NFC East play the AFC North?
yeah, this fire.
Is it? Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh, that's gonna be an
this
instant
fire.
rematch. Instant
Dallas
revenge
ain't gonna
game.
be nobody in our division.
How much we taking on that?
You ain't
I don't
beat
know.
nobody.
Hey, if Cincinnati don't keep T Higgins, they
Man, we
kind
gonna
of
beat the brakes off of Cincinnati.
Cincinnati up for grab, dog.
We
Don't get
gonna
it
blow the
With
twisted.
or
doors off
without
of them.
Burrow.
We
Don't
gonna
get it
blow the doors
twisted.
off
Don't
them.
get it twisted though, Gary. Like, those will be the games I will be somewhat rooting for y'all. But do I see it happening still? No. No.
Hey, I can tell you who we beat in your division and who play us and who we gonna have problems with right now. It's
All right,
always the
go,
same thing.
go.
Pittsburgh, Schittsburg, and goddamn
Cleveland.
Baltimore. They
We
got
gonna beat the
Cleveland
break.
too. But
We
y'all
gonna
gonna
beat
have
the brakes
problems with
off of
everybody,
Cleveland.
bro. Y'all gonna
Look,
have problems. Cause we play D. We play
nah,
D, man.
Hey, hey,
Y'all play good defense
West,
and y'all struggle.
y'all lost some defense.
we
It
gonna
don't
blow
matter
the doors off
for
Cleveland.
us.
We
Y'all
gonna
lost
blow the
Patrick Queen
doors
and y'all
off
lost the safety.
Cincinnati.
It don't matter. We still
And
we still gonna be good. We A1, man.
we gonna beat West
I think
End
I
by
think
3.
Cincinnati
We
gonna finish
got
last. I think
Maletta came back. God damn it, and we were scrapped at safety. We went from not having no safeties to having too many of them motherfuckers.
I
So
think Cincinnati
shit.
gonna finish last because they ain't saying shit. Now they're actually entertaining trading T Higgins because they getting calls. So you got Tyler Boyd already left. So you got Chase and who else?
You gotta keep T. Higgins though.
They almost have to.
You have to keep him. He is who got Jamar Chase open.
Yeah, he took that coverage away.
Yeah, you lose him, then you're gonna draw 3-man Jamar Chase way, and if you do that, he will not. Hey, and I drafted him first. He will not be kept on my team next year.
Oh, me too. I took him in the league. And he was a bust, man. He didn't do shit. He had like two good games. So
Man, you heard me?
I'm avoiding him like the plague.
Man. But it wasn't all his fault. He started the season
No,
without his
no,
quarterback.
not at all.
Good.
Well, Dinos, have you been searching around to find a team this year? I mean, some one team you would be rooting for all season.
I told you I root for franchises that have never won a Super Bowl.
I put it in. Shit, go on with the Panthers then. Hell, shit, go.
No, I root for franchises that actually have a chance of winning a Super Bowl.
That have never won one. Okay.
That have never won one. Let me clarify. Right. Let me clarify that for you.
So, was you a Texas fan then? That what you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I like the Texans, man. I like what they doing down there. D'Amico Ryans, and you got Stroud, and they done picked up Mixon.
Well, you a Titans fan?
That's gonna be a tough team, bro. Like
that's what they didn't need though. Mixon, they could have spent that money elsewhere. They was
they
good
could
at running back.
But
they was good at running back though. You don't think so? Or do you think they went after veteran? I done been to the Super Bowl deal with him.
They probably wanted a veteran because you had Singletary, you had Pierce who was in his second season, and there was another guy. So they probably wanted a veteran back there. And they probably gonna need another receiver. Hopefully Tank Dell comes back from his fibula injury because he was killing it. And then here, I'm gonna just say this now to the Texas offense coordinator: if y'all dumbasses put Tank Dell in the game on a goal line play when he's not getting the fucking ball, you should be fired immediately. Because that's how he got fucked up in the wash on a goal line play. Blocking. He 165 pounds.
Shouldn't have been out there.
That was the dumbest shit I ever seen. Like, bruh, if he ain't going out for a pass, he should not be in on no goal line package. You not fooling nobody.
Right. Right.
What you doing?
Who he gonna block? He 160
yeah,
pounds.
Who he gonna block? The safety?
Right.
Who's inside?
And we only got to move the ball 1 yard.
A yard. I just threw my hands up. I was just like,
you gotta learn from the mistakes, though, bro.
That had to be the dumbest shit I seen probably the entire season.
Well, Seattle felt the same. Seattle felt the same way when they ain't get a ball to Cuz at the goal line.
Beast mode.
Yeah. And you should have y'all seen Richard Sherman reaction. What the hell?
Like, and he still react like that when they don't run the ball. When
he not
on the ball.
Man, like putting Zeke on as your center when the game on the line.
For no reason. To get blown up by the nose tackle.
Like, why are you doing that? I was what the hell?
And y'all see why I go ham on these damn OCs all the time.
Hey, football.
They all try to overthink shit. Just do the simple stuff, man. Do simple stuff. It's not hard. You got 4 plays to get 10 yards. If you divide 10 by 4, what's that?
3.5 yards per play.
Like, you get 2.325 bunch of numbers per play, you keep the ball.
It's like my coach told me, I need 3 yards to play. That's it. And we going
Let's
for
get
it
3
on
yards.
4th. Then we going for it on 4th.
Yeah, 3-3-3.
That part.
You can get 3 yards just hiking the ball and then picking a side. And then, like, tush push. They get like 2 or 3 yards on a tush push, which they didn't ban. But we'll wait to get to that because I know they had some rule changes in the NFL. Some good, some bad.
They banned it? They banned the tush push?
No, they did not. They banned the hip drop. They banned the hip drop tackle, and literally everybody across America said, well, fuck it. Let's just put flags on them because that's what it's going to become because you can't tackle anybody.
Okay.
You can't hit them in the head. You can't hit them below the knees. You can't hit a defenseless receiver. You can't breathe on the quarterback. So tell me how the hell you supposed to get somebody to the ground?
Easy. Put your shoulder pad in their midsection, lock, lift, and fucking drive. The shit they teach you at the beginning.
Yeah. Now, in the real world, that sounds real simple. But when your target is a moving target and where you aim at, once you aim, you can't uncommit. If I aimed it at your chest and you move and drop your head,
make a move,
Yeah,
I mean,
then it's a
I
penalty.
mean, come with the game. Hey, it was a lot of them that aimed and missed altogether to Barry Sanders. Oh, he not there no more.
And this is
Right.
why Barry's the GOAT, because a lot of people
Exactly.
missed.
Hey, and that what were they all? Lock, lift, and drive. They weren't doing them hip tackles. That's something that just came about. That's nothing
Yeah.
new. That hip tackle was what they came up with after you could not horse collar a player no more.
Well, that, and then you couldn't well, that was a good call because I forgot about when they implemented the horse collar, which I think is some bullshit.
Not really.
It's bullshit. Like, how many people got hurt from a horse collar tackle?
Other than who was that in T.O. when the Eagles was on their Super Bowl run. That was
One
it.
person.
That was why they changed the rule right there.
One person, because I've never seen anybody get with a season injury or career-ending injury on a horse collar tackle.
I ain't saying that.
I don't.
Right.
That's the one. Okay, if you want to ban the hip drop, then let the horse collar back in.
Because I done seen players get
This say you can't
hurt
tackle
on the
somebody
hip
by
drop.
their hair. Because remember
That got
everybody,
hurt.
Steven Jackson, everybody had locks. And
Yeah.
Nah,
was getting tackled by
Palo.
their locks.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't really have them no more. So you could get rid of the horse collar rule since you got rid of the hip drop.
Yeah. Well, the horse collar been out. That hip drop just showed up. That ain't nothing they been doing though. And if you could go back if you go back to when Tony Pollard got hurt, well, before the year Tony Pollard got hurt, I made a comment on here that they need to outlaw that. Too many people were doing it, and you're gonna come up with a lot of leg injuries.
Well, I don't think you can really prevent the leg injuries because if you're driving for yards and somebody's draped on you, one of them legs is gonna get caught underneath.
Well, let me ask you this, Dino. You're right. You're absolutely right. But may I ask you a question, please?
Sure.
When you were playing, how often did you see that hip collar tackle?
Well, it's been many moons since I played football, but I don't ever recall seeing that type of tackle.
Right.
If anything, it was like I said, it was a wrap up, and then you just bring the guy down.
Man. So it's able to be done. Pardon?
They don't teach tackling no more.
Okay. I can agree with that. Totally agree. We had practices where we didn't do nothing but tackle drills.
It's a different game, dog. It's softer.
Yeah.
It's way softer because now not only do you not practice tackling, the players, like, remember the NFL films used to have a whole video on like hits and collisions? That shit's gone. When last time you seen somebody get blown up? Because if they did, it's automatically a penalty just because it's a hard hit.
Yeah, because the reaction of the crowd.
Reaction of the crowd is bullshit. That's why I said, coaches, give them some flags.
Right. And I ain't never seen nobody get hurt on a hard hit.
No. Maybe every now and then somebody get a concussion. But nobody like gets a broken neck or broken bones. They shaking up, they go out for a couple plays, and then they come back in.
Right. Yeah. But all of the bullshit tackles and that, man, I've seen a bunch of players career-ending injuries.
Dude, anytime flag football has garnered a national spotlight and is getting coverage on TV, and people are playing national 7-on-7 tournaments, that tell you where the game going.
Yeah.
Because I'll be the first to tell you, my baseball organization got a flag football team. These kids fly around and go play all summer like fucking rock stars. And they win. They get on Dude, they fly out of town all year round in the summer to go play 7-on-7 flag football.
Nice.
Which essentially for us was the middle practice of 2 or 3 a days.
Right.
You just do the skeleton drill and then
Right.
go shells and shirts.
Right. What we like to do.
Yeah, where it's like,
That's
we
where the
give you a
fun
break
was
because it's
at.
hot.
Yeah.
All right, just shells and shirts. We gonna run 7-on-7.
Yeah.
Florida, Atlanta, South Carolina, Vegas. These kids fly to Vegas like it ain't nothing to go play flag football.
Shells. What is shells?
That's like
Helmets, bro.
that's kind
Skin
of like, did y'all see the reel
with
where
the
the little
shirt off.
boy finna play football and the coach asked her what you want to play? I want to play safety because it's the safest place on the field.
Jesus.
My little man said, I'm playing safety. It's the safe. Why? Because it's the safest place on the field. You sure right. You don't know
I
you
mean,
finna
yeah,
get
it
slapped.
pretty much is until the ball's coming your way.
Man, until you got to fill that A gap.
Or
Till
the
your
running backs
assignments fill
coming
that A gap, and they got a running back that's 50
and a
pounds heavier
fullback.
than you. And your job is to fill the A gap. It's fun until then.
Yeah,
What you
yeah.
saying? What you saying? Unless Deuce coming your way.
Man, you heard me?
And he done got past the linebackers. Now you got to find a way to get him on the ground.
Man,
And the dude run a 4.4, 4.3. So it
man,
ain't like he's slowing down.
man. And he might not even put a move on you. He might just duck his
No, he
head and
just
run
gonna be.
right
He's
through
just
you.
gonna angle you.
Man,
He gonna outrun your angle.
man.
Yeah, we reminiscing, dog, because we kind of seeing. Well, at least I was a huge football guy. I'm like Cole said, I'm literally watching them water the shit down to the point where now it's just gonna become glorified flag football. Yeah, they dressed
So,
up in pads, but essentially that's what it's gonna come to because how the fuck you gonna play defense?
right. So, do you think it's really like Gilbert Arenas said about the NBA? Is that they made it a Euro League?
Yeah. As soon as they started tinkering with all the rules and then hide it behind player safety, and like I
Mm-hmm.
said, with all these rule changes, to me, honestly, there's been more fucking injuries
Right,
because of the rule changes because you're trying to do something that's not physically possible.
right.
You can't
You know,
change your target and you running full speed. Like, all right, I'm aiming right at his chest. I'm running full speed, and then he ducks. You can't fucking. That's not possible.
right. Like not
And it
being
don't
able to
take a
lead with
rocket
my
scientist
head.
to figure it out.
Right. Like on defense, I can't lead with my head, so now I got a hip drop tackle.
Yeah. So you trying to avoid penalty, and now what you did to avoid penalty? Oh, now you can't do that either.
Right. You got to
Well, then,
realize
okay, I'm
players
just going
trying,
2-hand touch him. You're down.
man, players trying to avoid fine.
Yeah.
Can it just be? Can it just be everything is legal, but we'll call on it like you just shouldn't have tackled them that hard on that play, dog? Come on.
See, that's what I'm saying. That
It's
was the
that
whole
simple.
fun of football. We all
But I'm
play football for the collisions, for the physical contact. It's a
man,
contact sport.
because I can deplete you.
That's like hockey saying, okay, well, we're gonna play non-contact hockey, and we just out here skating around, flipping the puck around. No, you
Okay,
ain't hit
so
nobody in the boards. You can't hip check nobody going across the middle. Fuck, like who wants to watch that shit? Like that's not entertaining.
right. Just like
Because
today's
if you
NBA, it's
take the
really not
physicality
entertaining.
out, then it just becomes a game of skill. So basically anybody can pick it up and do it if they practice it long enough. They don't
Right.
have to, they take the fear factor out.
Yeah.
And that's
You
kind of
know,
what they doing in all the sports, dog. They're
except for
sensitive.
NCAA women's, homie. That's the only contact sport left. And let's keep it that way.
I think that's staged. I think that shit's
I don't
staged.
care. I like how
That
that's
shit is
playing.
staged.
They have not touched the women's game. And I'm like, please
The
don't touch
women
it.
need it so they can get eyeballs because nobody's watched. Like the WNBA is struggling.
Man, I will watch college basketball, women's college basketball over the men's NBA any day of the week.
Well, because they play it a pure form. They play the game at its purity.
Man, the big man still valid. I will throw my hip and I will turn it and drop you.
And they make about
They
3 or
play
4 passes.
inside
They don't
out.
just
They
come
don't play
down, crank up a
outside in.
three. And I think that's what's killing the NBA is the fact that, like I said, the European influence. Everybody wants to shoot threes.
Yeah, but at the end of the
Like
day,
even in the
show me
NCAA in the fucking Final Four, I'm watching the games like these games are trash. Like
right.
there's
Yeah.
no flow to them, no rhythm. Everybody just cranking up threes. They don't run no plays. They don't set no picks. Let's just go down and fire up who can fire up the most threes. All right. Tennessee was fucking 2 for like 23. Bruh, where's the coach? Hey, how about we don't shoot any more damn threes? Yo, advantage is inside. Y'all are rebounding. Y'all a thick, heavy team. Why the fuck y'all shooting all threes?
Man, because I'll put old girl from who is that? Oklahoma. I'll put her in the middle against any of y'all and just feed her ass. And I bet you she gonna come down with 50. I won't score shit.
Who's the big heavy girl? Was she from Arkansas?
Iowa. She's from Iowa.
I mean, she was
from
heavy.
Iowa. Okay. Yeah.
Is that what it
Hey,
was?
one more point going. I ain't worried about scoring nothing, baby. Get in the paint. Boom. I'm
Hey,
gonna
you
have
getting this
20
by
assists.
every time down the court.
Hey, I'm getting right in the paper. I ain't giving y'all nothing. I'm giving it to her.
Hey, Dino, I heard y'all had jokes. I had y'all low in my ear, but y'all got jokes. Y'all got jokes.
What we got jokes about?
I heard you was crickets.
Yeah. I knew he was gonna ask for it, so I just did it. I was like, but I did say, hey, she did tell us her choir director don't play. She had to go in and do her thing, so we gonna stall her out.
Yeah, y'all was
stall her out, Debo.
We stalled you out.
You know,
you
didn't
gotta
get
put
the
that on
long
your
crickets
board
like
too.
Coach got.
You got to put that on your board too, Dino. Stall her out, Debo.
Stall her out, Debo. Come on, man, stall me out.
I
But
tell you,
Cece, am I lying? Am I lying about the WNBA that they're struggling for viewership?
You're not lying about it, and that's why. Honestly, that's why. With the Doris Burke, she thanked she thanked Steph for doing that 3-point shootout in the All-Star game. She said because he didn't have to do that.
Right.
It ain't nothing that he has to prove, but and he could have gotten him. She could have beat him, and he was willing to take whatever means or whatever it was going to be if she had beat him. But that was a help to the women's game because it gave a star of the WNBA the stage to shine in front of an NBA audience. And the WNBA needs that. If you notice, there are a lot of NBA stars, Steph, Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's wife played for UCLA.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they both played for UCLA. They like real life loving basketball. That was them. You got LeBron and all of them always showing themselves going to WNBA games and participating and trying to get them viewers because they know as soon as you see a clip of one of them at a game, people might tune in because they got that kind of pull just to see them sitting courtside.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the second time around for the WNBA because I remember the inaugural WNBA that started like the late 90s. Was like 97, 98, somewhere around there. They fired it up. And it lasted for about like maybe 4 or 5 seasons and then it folded.
I don't remember it folding.
It folded and then
it came WNBA. It's
not.
It
came back. I'm gonna look it up and get you the dates, but I remember the first time they tried it, it lasted for a couple seasons and then it failed.
Okay, well let me pose this question to the panel. Where do you guys think the disconnect is then from women's college basketball and the WNBA. Where's the disconnect? Because people talk about and they watch women's WNC in the women's basketball and at the collegiate level, at the professional level, they do not.
Because at the collegiate level, until very recently, at the collegiate level, men's basketball and women's basketball at the collegiate level were on the same playing field as far as viewership for the most part, and whether or not they got any compensation, because it was at the same level. Now recently, with the NIL deals, you can make money in that. But the disconnect comes is that women got to go overseas a lot of times to make money.
Right.
And then they're promoted on the college level more so than they are on the WNBA level. They get more because March Madness is March Madness, whether it's female or male or female.
Agreed.
Everybody is in tune to it.
Right.
And
if you're a basketball fan, before you continue, if you're a basketball fan, you automatically know you see a better game watching the ladies play. Continue, First Lady.
So that's where it is. The disconnect happens when the money gets involved.
Okay.
Then it's because women's basketball does not, WNBA does not have the money behind it that the NBA has. I mean,
because I'm like you rob us all of sports fans when we don't get to see a Cheryl Swoop's career pan out.
Yeah. I mean,
you rob us all because I'm looking at a lady Michael Jordan right there.
You know what? And I was just about to say was that not that it was tragic just in general. It was just tragic just in general when Kobe and his daughter died in that crash. But to think about it, and think about the fact, can you imagine the pull and the draw that women's basketball that Gianni had?
Yeah.
That Gianni had. And
I said that when it happened, First Lady. I was like, we just got robbed of the greatest female basketball that was finna play. We just got robbed of that one.
Because you would have had Kobe Bryant putting all his all into
a female.
A female. And all of the backing and the pool that is Kobe Bryant would have been
took that Lady Women's League. Hey, I'm with you all the way, First Lady. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm saying the same thing.
Yeah, okay, I misspoke. I really thought I must be having a Mandela effect because I could have swore the WNBA folded for a couple of seasons and then came back.
What it was, it didn't. You know what, Dino? I was with you, but I think what happened was it didn't all the way fold, but it became so irrelevant that nobody was paying attention to it.
Stagnant, yes.
So 97, inaugural season was 97.
Okay.
And straight through, I'm seeing the teams from 97, it was 8 teams, 98, 10 teams.
You know what you're thinking about, Dino's?
What's that?
I'll tell you what you're thinking about because you're cut from the same cloth as me. In the late 80s, early 90s, they were talking about forming a women's league that we all was for, but it never panned out. And then the WNBA dropped.
What was the name of the league?
I can't tell you what the name of that league was, though.
You I was understand? Like, man, I'm tripped. Yeah. I knew this league.
Nah, you ain't lost because I remember the same thing, and we was all sitting by them like we can't wait for these girls to start hooping. And then that league never started. And then about 5 years later, they dropped the WNBA.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the history of it. They have been going since 97.
Yeah, and it wasn't teams, losing that league was not finna be called the WNBA. It was finna be called. I gotta go do my research to find it now because I know exactly what you're talking about. But it wasn't finna be called the WNBA. And when they brought the WNBA, I want to say one of their slogans for financial stability, they had to put the NBA on it because of the money.
Yeah.
That was the only way they was gonna be able to get it going.
Here's some WNBA trivia for you. Who has the most championships in the history of the WNBA? And I
The
bet you
Sparks.
nobody's gonna get it.
The Sparks.
No, Sparks, ain't
Nope.
It ain't the
Who you say?
Sparks.
It ain't the Sparks.
It's the Majestic.
Who the Majestics?
I can't know what
Mystics?
city they play. I
You
can't
talking
know
about
what
Mystics?
city they.
it?
Ho.
Mystics.
That's Washington.
Is it the Liberty?
Washington. Liberty? Nope.
What?
You'll never guess it.
Sky? Who is it? Or what? Not
The
that
Sky
Liberty.
have two. It's the Minnesota Lynx.
Yeah,
Sick.
you're
They have
right.
four.
You're
Man,
right.
Minnesota
You're right.
Lynx. That's where the
You're
chick
right.
played at. The chick played at that married my man that came out of the
Maya Moore.
yeah.
More.
She won about 3 of them with them. Don't tell me I don't watch them. That joint right there,
Yeah,
cold blooded.
2013, 2015, and 2017.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
ice water, boy. She don't play with you, and she went to UConn when they was doing it.
Yep. She never lost.
Hey,
She
don't
didn't lose
ever
the
play with a
game.
Maya Moore.
She never lost a game in her collegiate career.
Man,
How the fuck do you not lose a game in 4 seasons?
man.
Oh, UConn.
Hey, my
UConn
man
was a
that got
monster.
locked up, that got locked up, they got her. You got a good one. You got them genes, homie. You better
And you
reproduce
know
as
what?
many as you can.
Hey,
You
gang.
better stay up in that, dog.
Man, you
Gang.
better drop as
Sleep
many
in
as
it.
you can, partner.
Hey, gang.
You want LeBron, Kobe, and MJ? You got it.
Right. Gang.
What's up, baby?
Going back to your question when you asked why is women's college basketball more popular than the WNBA?
Right.
Think about Maya
It ain't
Moore.
just hold on. It ain't just the WNBA, but even the NBA.
Right.
I watch the women's in college play before I watch the NBA play.
But think about Maya Moore. She never lost a game in college. Women basketball players play 4 years. They're not one and done.
Right.
They'll play they graduate playing college basketball. So you get to see the same core group of go from start to finish, dominate. It's like that's where you see your dynasties in women's basketball is in college, because they stay together so long that they create dynasties in college. So it's more intriguing to watch them because you already know it's a dynasty. When you're a fan of, which is why I have a favorite college football team, but I don't really have a favorite college basketball team, because there's so many one and done. You're just watching the name. You're not even watching players for real, because the stars of the NBA, the stars of men's college basketball, you're lucky if they're there a year.
Right.
Yeah. Well, the NIL and the one and dones is what's killing college basketball.
Right.
Well, First Lady, I'm not contradicting nothing you're saying, because you're absolutely correct. All right. When I talk about women's sports, I'm talking about women's sports to the fact of I can remember days as a little boy when my mama teaching me to shuck corn, and she watching women's basketball. You understand what I'm saying? Women's basketball has always been a better game than the men's.
Right, because everything is, even when you go over to the Olympic side of things, women were playing harder in the Olympics, and at the time, we the men over there getting their butts kicked because for a while they wouldn't let the pros play.
Right, but the women weren't getting taxed.
Right,
they weren't getting taxed at all.
No,
which was unfair because the United States played against everybody else's professionals and everything. They had to use college kids to play against professionals. And when the United States finally, when they leveled the playing field, then you saw the dominance. But then you had those two that one suck-ass dream, that USA team that won the bronze.
LeBron was the headliner.
That was LeBron. That was LeBron and who else?
Carmelo. Yeah, but they didn't play Carmelo. They play Carmelo. They come back with that goal. They play LeBron.
I'm not a LeBron fan. He is a phenomenal player. But you notice that he gets attached to a whole lot of crap that didn't go right.
Yeah. You know why? Do you know why?
Why?
He's the first player that got awarded being the king without earning it. So yeah, his name gonna be attached to a lot of shit that didn't work.
Yeah, he was
You know
crowned
what I
king
mean? He
before he
was the
even
first
played
one
the
got
NBA
anointed
game.
as being that G, and it's like, nah, you got to go through all these. Got to do this. You didn't even get in a dunk out. I can't give you the top dog deal. I can't give it to you.
Think about it. He's on two teams. I mean, not to switch gears. The man's on two teams that got swept in the NBA Finals. He's on the Olympic team that got whacked.
Didn't get a medal.
Didn't get a medal.
Oh, they got the bronze, but still, that ain't the gold.
That's an L. That's an L.
That's an L. That's not a medal.
Just like Team USA hockey went over there when we started sending NHL players, and they ended up getting I think they ended up getting bronze, and they trashed their room and shit because they was pissed off.
Right.
That ain't good enough. You coming back here? Y'all the professionals. Y'all supposed
Once
to
they
go over there and
said,
dominate.
Man, I could have
once they
sent
said
college
over
kids and got a
professionals,
bronze medal.
right? Once they said
And the
they the
reason-
pros over there, you supposed to come back with gold. When you
Right.
pros, you supposed to come back with gold.
Yeah,
But that's a little bit different in the hockey realm though, because all the professionals the NHL is made up at least 70% of foreign players themselves. So, goddamn.
I wouldn't say that though, B. It's
But
just like,
BP,
you know what
we
you
wasn't.
never
They
heard
wasn't
me
sending
say.
They wasn't sending our professional U.S. players though. We were still sending college kids.
But look at it like this: your college kids are playing their pro style of basketball. You understand that with the zone defense, and that's what your college doing. So why they can't compete with the men over there? They should be able to.
Hey, isn't zone outlawed in the NBA? They can't play zone.
In the NBA,
they can play zone.
No, now they
can play.
This is now, right? But let's rewind it to when they first dropped the first Dream Team, when they was like the college kids can't compete in the Olympics. Why can't they? They're playing by the same rules y'all playing by. With the zones, and those are European rules, the collegiate level. That ain't the NBA rules. That ain't what the NBA was playing under. The NBA just recently moved under them rules.
Because of the European influence.
Exactly. And they really used us because as fans, we start saying, oh, we like that style of basketball. Nah, we like that every 4 years. Other than that, I want to see an elbow.
I want my 90s basketball back.
Man, right. I want to see
90s.
the big man getting low in
Give
the
me
paint.
my 90s back.
Exactly. It ain't even just about the 90s. It's the style of basketball.
Well, that style during the 90s.
I think we had an argument before.
Because, dude, if your big man can't shoot, you never bring your big man from under the rim unless he can shoot, right? Every big man will tell you that. Even KG will tell you about Rodman. Like, oh, I got to bring this big motherfucker from under this rim. Other than that, we not gonna get no rebound.
I don't even
not because I'm a shooter. I got a shooter over there.
I don't even need 90s basketball back. I would take a good 2012.
No, man, I want to go back. I want to go back to people getting facials and Patrick Ewing get dunked on by Pippen. I'll start watching basketball again if I get that.
Man, give me hand checking back and I'll start watching.
What the final score was like 76-81.
I'll say this: a lot of people don't understand how important hand checking is. But as a football player and you knowing leverage, you'll understand that you can move a man with just putting your hand on his hip. Hand checking is very important.
I just want to go back to the time where you didn't get a text for talking trash. I just want to go back to the time where you ain't getting a text because you ain't saying nothing to the ref. You sitting on the bench. I just want to go back to that.
All right, for real though. All right, look, can we go back to the time when you could watch two star players fight and then they get on the court and start hooping?
I just want
and nobody got ejected, and now you know you finished a good game because they banged it out first. They
Well,
banged it out in the first quarter.
Hey, prime example. When Deion Sanders and Andre Rison got into it and stuff, when Prime was with the 49ers and they went back to Atlanta, and him and Rison was just slugging each other. Now one of them got ejected that game.
Chris
Now,
Charles and Kobe. Reggie
Yep.
Miller and Mike. They didn't get ejected in them games.
and
sure
they
didn't.
had they had each other by the neck.
By the
They threw
throat.
punches. Kobe had a black eye. Reggie Charles, man, hey.
Man, I saw the other night Chris Paul told the referee he was a TikToker, and it was I think it was like maybe like 30 seconds left in the game, and the ref tossed him. Like at this point,
I mean,
why?
to be honest, what killed all of the joy that we all sitting here reminiscing about in sports, and being 100% honest, it's sports betting.
Yeah.
It's this, and it's not just it's the in-game live sports betting in particular.
Yeah. I need
That's
you to miss
ruining
this shot because there's X amount of money on it.
that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's
And so
across all of them.
Yeah. This is why I'm for the NFL when they suspend players that get caught gambling.
Like to see NBA players, these are professional, these are the best of the best, can't hit free throws. It's the easiest shot you gonna take.
I got a question. When we talking about sports betting and stuff, so sports betting, like when you go to FanDuel and Prize Picks and all those. So just say an athlete say, "Hey, I want to go to a casino and play some blackjack." Is that, would that be considered betting? That is gambling, though.
That's not sports betting.
But it's not sports betting.
It's not sports betting.
Gotcha.
You can't bet on what you do, bro.
Shit, MJ used to go to Atlantic City before playoff games and then come back and put up 50.
Man, how many times you done heard Jordan and Rodman went to Vegas and before a game such and such, but how many times you heard that message come back they bet on the game? No, they said at the poker table and played all night. It's a difference.
I'm sure they put wagers. I'm sure they put wagers on themselves off the books.
Right.
You got to understand the time period. Internet was in its infancy. There was no online sports betting. It was just the sports book that you had to go down there. And there's no way to track it. It's a cash, here's your ticket.
But we were better equipped though. We would actually, from our day, we would send somebody to go do it for us.
Yeah, you never did the shit yourself. You had somebody else go do it.
Mama and daddy wouldn't let that happen, just like they mama and daddy wouldn't. Like hell no, we ain't bringing no shame to the family. So don't bring shame to the family is the name of the game.
Not anymore. That shit's out the door
bring
now.
Shame to your family.
Nobody has any shame anymore.
Man.
Speaking of sports betting, we got a clown that's in trouble right now.
Who is the clown, coach?
In the NBA.
One of role players, Porter from Toronto.
What's Michael Porter Jr.'s brother?
What do you do?
Oh, shit.
He probably placing prospects on himself.
Yeah.
You idiot. What the
And he checked himself out of the game before mysterious injuries twice.
There's 2 games
so he wouldn't hit his own prop.
There's 2 games in question that some huge prop bets were bet on him. And he just happened to they were the unders.
You have got to be kidding me.
Him. That's why he's suspended right now.
And the crazy part about it is, like, bro, you're not, like, it's gonna be obvious. Like, you can't make stuff obvious. Like, you're not a star player. You're a role.
Christ.
Christ.
They
Let me
don't
hit
play
him
by the
again,
rules
man.
that we got. The first rule of the game is don't get caught.
Right. So
Hey,
you
they don't
gotta.
play by that. They play by, yeah, it was me that did it.
What he did was he played 4 minutes in one game and 3 minutes in the other game.
What? And
And the
pulled
prop
himself
bet was
out
how
like
many
they
minutes
wasn't
he
gonna
was gonna
catch him.
play.
No, the prop bet was over or under a certain amount of points.
Damn.
Oh, so that's the case. You going in gunning like a motherfucker, boy. Ricky
Or
Davidson.
not
No, you
even
ain't. I'm
that. If
going
they
up throwing
say
up
I'm gonna
bricks.
score under,
I'm
it's
taking the
not that,
under.
B. Look, look.
No,
If they say I'm gonna score 6 points in this game or 4 points in this game, and you done gave me the ball quick and I done banged out. Oh, I just pulled the limb. I got to get out this game.
That's exactly
Pull
what
the
it
I'm
is.
finna
hammy.
collect real quick. Let me get out. You see how they go? So
Right,
we
that's
automatically
exactly
know it
what
was
it
on the
is.
under because you didn't play enough minutes.
yeah.
Oh,
He
gotcha.
didn't,
They said
Gotcha.
over to just throw our mind off of it, but it was an under bet.
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't go. So what he did was he jumped his ass out.
Right.
He,
Oh
so
my God.
so that's what he did.
Can you say dummy?
Hey, can you say for the love of money?
Hey
Can you
man,
say
He
man.
get ready to get suspended big time.
Man, he might not even get a job no more. Not in it. Your name ain't big enough to get caught right there.
His name is
you
tarnished, man.
Man,
stupid?
Oh man.
man,
Hey man,
man.
did we
That's where you need Pinky at, D. Hey, didn't I tell you slow this motherfucker down?
Man, I'm going.
Your rent's due, motherfucker.
I'm
That
a.
boy. Hey,
Hey
almost
man,
made me spill my yak.
hey man,
Next week I got it.
hey man, who
He's so dumb.
who bracket's still intact, man?
Not mine.
Mine. All mine, right.
I lost the Final 14. Oh, in
You a damn
overtime
lie.
Sunday night.
And then you say all is right. He a damn
They
lie.
are. They are.
He ain't
All
play
mine, right.
one.
I ain't missed nothing.
Texas A&M was my dark horse darling. I thought they was gonna sneak their way into the Final Four, and they came up just short. They gave Houston a run, boy.
Hey man, hey, Michigan State jumped out on North Carolina early, got up by 12, man.
Earlier.
Early.
And
But
then what happened?
But the Heels did what the Heels do, man. We came
Got
back,
him.
baby.
Man, we finna put
came
an
back.
end to that. You know they lose next round, right? At
Oh,
least
To
no.
who?
according to my bracket.
Alabama? Not happening.
We gonna knock fire out of Alabama.
You want to put a chicken
Alabama
dinner
looked
on
like
it?
shit the last game.
Yeah.
They almost
You want to
lost
put
to
a
Grand
chicken dinner on
Canyon.
that? B?
They almost lost to
Yeah.
Grand Canyon.
You know what's much better?
I like chicken. I like wing dinners.
I love it.
Y'all almost lost to the Antelopes of Grand Canyon.
Hey man, hey, Arizona is a scary team, though, man. Arizona is a scary ass team, man. They scare me, man.
They gonna beat the brakes off Clemson because Baylor ass just didn't show up.
And then you got Iowa State versus Illinois. Iowa State, man, they got a pretty solid squad, man. I gotta get a look at that. Hey, they got a squad, dog.
Unfortunately, they gonna end up getting UConn. I think they're gonna get UConn.
But Iowa State got some. Hey, man. Hey, dog. I'm telling you, Iowa State got some. Hey, they got some hitters over there, man. When I say they got some hitters over there, hey, they got some hitters over there, man.
And whoever is at Iowa State, man, can y'all get a real good logo? That's some bullshit. Y'all the Cyclones, right?
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck y'all logo ain't a damn F5?
A tornado, right?
Right.
Hey,
We're
they
gonna put an eye in state.
You want to hear something funny? They were recruiting me in baseball, and I asked the coach that, and he never called back.
Damn.
Like, oh, this cocksucker want to be funny, want to knock our mascot. Fuck him.
Y'all live in Tornado Alley.
Your
Y'all
loss.
ain't got that. He never called me back.
Hey man,
he probably on the phone like, yeah, man, this motherfucker worried about a motherfucking logo.
Hey man, but Iowa State got got a little cat.
I was worried about getting lynched. That's why I said that.
Keyshawn Gilbert, man. Little 6'4" combo guard, man. Out of St. Louis, out of Vashon High School, man. Hey, Keyshawn been doing this thing up there with Iowa State, man. They been up there balling. He averaged around 14 a game, man. And they got a little squad at Iowa State, man. Them little cats ain't no joke, man. They scare me. They got some big guys in the middle. Cat 6'10". Oh man, they got some powerful. They got a 7-footer. Freshman. Little white
So
kid,
is Iowa
man.
State in your Final Four, BP? Because you show jock riding right now.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
That was in mine.
I still got UConn. I got UConn and Carolina going to the 4 on that side. But man, don't look past Iowa State. I wouldn't put it past Iowa State to knock off UConn.
Nah, it should be Illinois, bro. This Illinois year.
You think so?
Man, what's my man name that played with the Illinois back in the day? How long ago that was?
You talk about what?
How about far back we talking?
You talk about Darren Williams now when they went to the Final Four?
Yeah, that's about a dub, ain't it? It's been about 20 years, ain't it?
It was 2006 when they played at the Arch, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was 2005.
2005.
It's their turn to come back around. That's all I'm saying. It's their turn.
That was a good year because the Tar Heels won and they was right here.
Yeah,
right there.
So Illinois and the Tar Heels in the finals. Okay, I'll go there.
No, actually, I got. Yeah, it probably ain't gonna happen, but I got Tennessee and UNC, and I can't lose because both of my teams.
I got Houston knocking off Duke in the next round in a close one.
Not gonna happen. You can go boo.
I think it's gonna be a close one, man.
Once Houston got past Texas A&M, Houston's gonna go all the way. Houston's probably gonna come out of that bracket now.
I ain't gonna beat Duke though.
It ain't gonna be Duke. Y'all beat up on.
They play Duke next, so they're gonna have to play. They're gonna have to beat Duke to get out that damn.
That's fine. They will. I said once they got past Texas A&M, Houston's gonna win that side of the bracket.
Yeah.
That was the game to watch on that out of that whole bracket.
Hey, I got one deal to hit Houston with, and they gonna fold.
And that one shocker, that goddamn NC State team is still shocking people, man. NC State is still winning, man.
They play Marquette. They got a chance against Marquette.
Hey, they gonna beat Marquette, dog. Yeah. I'm telling you.
Marquette missing their 3-point. Is it a big guy or the 3-point specialist they missing?
Don't nobody have an answer for DJ Burns. That big boy can play.
That boy, hey, he got soft hands, good footwork. Oh man, that cat got some amazing footwork. I've been screaming
this dude's name since the beginning of the year to people.
Man,
I've been telling everybody that dude is an X factor. DJ Burns is an X factor.
Man, that dude got some good footwork, man.
Hey, and you know what I like about him the most?
What's that?
He took his NIL money, nigga, and bought vending machines. He sells snacks.
Nice.
That's smart.
That is the
he owned like 2 or 3 vending machines.
Good shit.
There you go.
Got to get the money pregnant, young man.
Yeah, he's making extra money
passive
off
income.
His NFL deal, off his NIL deal, because he ain't making as much money as everybody else.
Yeah.
So he invested in some vending machines.
Should have invested in himself in some IULs. That's where he should have put it.
He got some NILs with a couple local things around North Carolina.
IUL.
But he went outside of that.
And the annuity. Get on them. Make sure they got them.
He gonna do that.
Yeah, them the first that them be the problems with our community is we come back for our retirement plans instead of paying for them out the door.
Yeah.
Man, if we start paying for them out the door, man, in 10 years we can walk away.
Just walk.
Walk clean. But it's hard to tell a young person that ain't really never had a good amount of money, and once they get it to like, nah, you need to go ahead and invest it. That's a hard sell.
Yeah, it is.
Because they gonna want the trinkets, they gonna want the instant gratification.
Yeah, but you got when one of the tricks and the instant gratification, when you're talking to a young person, you got to be able to pull it out in black and white and say, look. If you can't pull it out and say, look, they'll never listen to you.
Yeah. Hey, man, we got to show the women some love. West 10 always likes showing the women some love.
Hey, man, we didn't even finish the men's.
We did finish the men's.
No, we didn't. You at? We only did half the damn bracket.
What the fuck is you smoking, man? We did the whole damn bracket. What the fuck is you
smoking? Go back. We did
dude?
not do the whole bracket. There was a few games that we missed.
Hey, man, what the fuck is you smoking, dog? What the fuck is you on, man? Hey, man, we did Alabama and Carolina, Arizona and Clemson. We talked about.
No, are we going over the games that happened this weekend, or are we previewing the games that start Thursday?
We were going to go. We were going to go over the games that's getting ready to happen this starting Thursday.
See, I thought we were recapping this weekend games. That's why I said
what he's saying is the rest of those teams don't matter because you already talked about North Carolina, so that's all he needed to hear.
Oh, clearly.
I mean, if we want to go there, man, the biggest upset of the weekend was Kentucky getting knocked off, man.
No, it wasn't.
It was.
No,
Kentucky
ain't that good.
They too young.
Ain't that damn good.
But we talking about a 14 knocking off a 3 though.
I told you, Doc, seeding numbers don't mean shit.
That NIL done changed to how the game play, bro.
Them seedings don't mean nothing, man. You gotta look at them teams and see how they construct.
Look how old Oakland team was.
They all seniors.
Super duper seniors.
That's exactly why Mizzou was good last year, because they had a whole bunch of 6-year seniors from Cleveland State. And then when they graduated this year, them bastards went 0-18 in the SEC.
Right.
But
blow it up, coach.
If we go through and look at,
I'm not like that one.
See, we missed all of this. We didn't talk about San Diego State. We didn't talk about Texas, Tennessee, Oregon, Creighton. We missed all of this shit.
San Diego State is pretty good, man.
That Lede guy, the center,
pretty good.
He a problem.
Pretty good team, San Diego State.
He's a problem.
Don't sleep on them.
And Tennessee, boy, they almost jagged off that game against Texas.
Yeah, Texas should have actually won that game.
Texas should have won that game.
Texas should have won that game, man. They just made some critical and crucial mistakes going down the stretch, man. Clock management, man. Taking badass shots, man.
Hey,
I mean, forcing shots, man. One more swing pass. You got a wide open man.
Do not sleep on Creighton.
And we be remiss to not talk about Auburn getting knocked out by Yale.
I'm with you, Coach. Creighton ain't been a sleeper in the last 20 years.
We talk about Creighton out the Missouri Valley, Coach. We talk about them valleys,
Creighton, man.
We talk about them Valley boys.
And they beat the shit out of Oregon.
Hey, man, Creighton always finds a way to get some good players, man.
And Purdue look like they actually gonna Purdue is actually showing up this year.
Their system is rock solid, man.
Purdue gonna get knocked off by Gonzaga though, man.
I think Purdue gonna win that game, dog.
I don't think they are, man. Purdue is a Sweet 16 team, period.
I understand that, and I remember we talked about this before we did the brackets. Specifically, Tennessee and Purdue, I said, wake me up if their asses make it to the Elite Eight. Then I'll pay attention.
But this is the thing, though. Every year you look at Gonzaga and Mark Few, man, they always been favorites and stuff. This is the year that they can fly underneath the radar because Gonzaga's not been in the limelight this year as they've been the last 4 or 5 years and everything. So they can fly underneath the radar. And that's what they doing, man.
You know why this is going to be a problem for Purdue?
Why you say that, Coach?
Gonzaga doesn't have a true big man that's going to bang with him. So Edie is going to have to play on the perimeter or else he going to give up a lot of 3-point shots.
Yeah.
Because they
on defense.
And the way they rotate the ball,
in other words,
they
Coach,
shoot it.
Is Purdue forced to play a zone in that game? to protect that.
I don't
To
know
force you to
how
say,
or
I'm
what
gonna
they're gonna
force you
try
to
to do,
shoot.
but the good thing about it is Zach Edey is gonna be a major problem for Gonzaga. Because Gonzaga ain't got nobody big enough to play him.
Nobody to stop him.
Right.
Yeah.
So they got to keep him on the floor, and then keeping him on the floor, you got to play a zone.
Well, they're gonna give up something on one end, and they're gonna capitalize on it on the other.
Okay.
End.
You got to be willing to give to get.
Well, and then here's the thing with 3-point shooting. Okay. As you can see clearly this weekend, you can go cold. If you ain't dropping them.
Right. Right.
Zach
if
Edey
I
ain't
tell
gonna
you
go
that's what I'm
cold
gonna
dunking
give
that mug through the hole.
Right. Right up under the
he gonna
basket.
get a whole
Easy
lot of
twos.
dunks.
Right. Because I'll
ain't
give
nobody
you that.
gonna be able to stop him.
And then don't foul him because he's making his free throws.
That's what I was finna say right there. I'll give you that three, and then I'm gonna come back and get an hand.
This is the most aggressive I've seen Zach Edey play and physical that I've seen him play in the last 2 years.
But this is the thing too, man. The crazy thing about that, man. Zach Edey, he goes to the bench. Zach Edey, 7'4", man. We all know that. But if Zach Edey goes to the bench, they got a freshman named Will Berg that's 7'2", coming right back in to replace him, man. So I'm like, man, Purdue, hey, they got some size, man.
Are Purdue, would Purdue be considered? Do y'all think Purdue is considered to have a Cinderella slipper on this year?
Absolutely not.
How can they be a Cinderella? They're number one seed. They were actually the number one overall.
Man, Purdue
I'm simply asking the question. I'm posing the question.
Do I think
and you can be a number one seed and have that slipper on if you've never won.
Yeah.
They have never won.
And they have never won.
Have they even made it to a Final Four?
Right.
Yeah, they did.
Was it Glenn Robinson year?
Yep, Glenn Robinson then made it to the Final Four.
See,
they got knocked off by Duke, I think.
Here's the thing that Purdue always messes up, and I think a lot of people do. When you have an advantage like Zach Edey, you should sub him out early. And play your like people should have just said. They got another 7'2" guy.
Let him absorb all the fouls.
Let him get their starters in foul trouble.
Yep.
And as soon as they start subbing their starters out, bring Zach Edey in against their guys that aren't starters.
Oof.
And really let him dominate.
Now, Purdue got a couple guys. They got a couple. Purdue got some, Gonzaga got a couple guys at 6'10", and these guys can shoot it, man. They can shoot it. And that's what you said, Coach, bringing Zach Edey out on the perimeter instead of having them inside protecting the rim and everything. Because one thing Gonzaga can do, they can shoot the goddamn basketball, man. Gonzaga can shoot the basketball. So the way you get a team out that zone game is you got to shoot. You got to have zone busters. You got to bring them motherfuckers out. And how you bring them out? You got to shoot them out that zone, man.
But you also got to play to shoot them out the zone. You got to play inside out. If you don't got an inside presence, that's never gonna work.
I'm gonna tell you the smartest thing I learned coaching when I first started coaching college basketball with Coach McKinney, and we used to go to all these different coaches' clinics with Bobby Knight and Norm Stewart and Gene Cady. Gene Cady said the smartest thing I ever heard. And what made him so good as a coach, he said, I always subbed early. He said, I always wanted my number twos playing against their number ones. So when they subbed out their number ones and put in their number twos, I brought my number ones back in.
Right.
So I'm always playing my ones against their twos.
Right.
And you
so now I feel like I have an advantage.
You do.
Because their twos don't get all the reps as their ones.
Right. And my
ones get all the reps. So I'm putting my guys with all the reps against their guys with fewer reps.
Yeah.
And then my twos are eating up all their fouls on their ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, shit,
And
coach,
then it
why don't all
becomes,
teams use that same strategy?
but then it becomes a mix and match at the end because now when they all are in foul trouble, he created something by getting his guys that don't get a lot of reps into the floor of the game early. So now he created a sub pattern.
Exactly.
And they've worked with some of the starters. So now he don't feel as hard about
When the
putting them
game
into
on the
the
line.
game. Yeah, because
Yeah.
they've already been in the game with the starters.
They in the game. They playing.
Yeah.
They hot.
Yeah.
They ready.
And I was like,
So if I got to
man, that's
sub
so
in because
smart.
my regular starter ain't on tonight, I could throw my number 2 in. He done hit
Because
5 in a row.
there. He done
Yeah.
been in there. He started the game in that war.
Right. And he on right now. Yeah.
Yep. I said, man, that's so smart. If you can get 10 guys that can play that type of style, you're going to be on to something.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
gonna
wouldn't
be
even
cooking
say
with
you
grease.
need 10. I think you would need about 7 or 8 to pull that off. At least 7.
The only reason
I say 8. I say 8. A good 8 strong, you can probably rotate them and kill it like that. I say 8.
The only reason
at the
I
collegiate
said
level,
10,
yeah, you need 8.
The only reason I said 10 because I related it to high school when I came back to high school. Because I took that and I said, okay, if I can get 10, my 2s are the guys that do all the pressing. So I subbed early and I took my starters out and I put my 2s in and I turned the dogs loose on their 1s.
Yeah.
I
Coach, you
made
want to
my
hear something
2s.
fun?
Huh?
I play NBA 2K, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
When I play somebody online, soon as it tips, I sub in my 2s.
Yeah. Because think about it. When you coaching, your number 2s are the ones that you teach to press against your 1s. Your 1s always learn how to break the press.
Man, and I
so
use my 1s
your
to slow the
2s,
game down. Yeah.
Your 2s are always the better pressing people, and your 1s are always the ones that break the press the best. So
all the time.
Why not use them in that manner? When it's time for me to press, I put my 2s in. And let them get after their 1s.
Let them run hard. Get them tired. Yeah, I don't
when
care
they
if it's
get
5
tired,
bitter.
they don't bring their 2s in to press because their 2s probably don't do it.
Man, they don't want to play their 2s.
And then my 1s go in against their 2s, and they 2s normally do what? Play a zone. They don't probably play man-to-man.
Not only that, coach,
changes the whole flow.
Late in the game, they 1s tired, your 1s fresh. Now they on their top.
Yep.
That's it. Hey, man, but we got these got good games coming on this weekend, man. And by Sunday evening, we will know who will be playing the following weekend in the Final Four. Now, our women here, you got Indiana, South Carolina. South Carolina just look like they just
kicking everybody's ass.
They're on a whole different
Don't
planet.
sleep on this Indiana team, though. This is gonna be a tough game for them.
Didn't they dog walk they first round by like almost 40?
Yeah. 91, 39.
Try 50.
Oh, man. Hey, Indiana may be a good team, man, but South Carolina.
Barring injury, it's South Carolina's championship to lose.
That's it, man. They are just
but
that
you know what?
dominant.
You know what Indiana's gonna do? They're gonna slow the game down.
They're gonna have to.
And that's
the only way. That's the only chance they got.
They do.
Yeah, they can't run with them.
Did you see how they slow Oklahoma down? Because Oklahoma tries to run and press the tempo. Nah, they didn't let that happen at all.
What?
So that's what South Carolina is going to have to contend with, not being able to press that tempo. Because Indiana is not going to let them press the tempo. Unless they do a lot of live ball turnovers, which they could happen, it's going to be a little rough.
What you say? It's gonna be a little rough for him, huh, Coach?
Yep.
It's gonna be a little bit rough for him, man. But
I'm only pulling for Notre Dame because of Nail.
Oh man,
Don't
shout
get
out,
him started. Don't get him started, Coach.
shout out to Niel, man.
St. Louis product. That's the only reason.
Core Jesus graduate, and she
I
graduated
really
at the
don't like
University of
Notre
Notre
Dame.
Dame.
And who
And
let her
really
get away,
don't.
BP?
James Henry Harris let her slip through his fingertips. Troop let her slip through his fingertips, man. Troop say that's his place, sister. You a damn lie,
He
Troop.
had a Tecmo Bowl fumble.
Man, big time, man. He had
I'm gonna add that to the
fumble.
soundboard too. I'm adding the Tecmo Bowl fumble sound to the soundboard.
Hey man, I am pulling for Niel, man. Niel, but they get past Oregon State. That Oregon State is a tough girls team, though, man. I got to get them girls from Oregon State. So, hey, they tough, man. They tough.
Hey man,
Tough.
shout out to the Arizona Diamondbacks for getting Jordan Montgomery.
The Diamondbacks got him?
Yep. Pending a physical.
Oh, they tough, man. When I say they tough, oh, they tough. And Oregon State, man. Then we got Gonzaga in Texas. Lady Longhorns. Hey, Gonzaga lady team ain't that bad neither, man.
No, sir, they are not.
They are not bad at all, buddy. I'm telling you, man, this could be a good Gonzaga weekend, man. This could be a good Gonzaga weekend, man.
Or bad.
NC State and Stanford, man. I think Stanford gonna knock them off, man, because NC State squeaked past Tennessee, man.
Yeah, I was pulling for the Lady Vols, man.
Hey, man, the Lady Vols could have won this damn game, dog.
Should have. They should
have. They should have won this game, man. I promise you they should have. They should have won that game, man, and they did not, man. It was like Fumbleaya, Fumblerooski.
It was almost like the Tennessee men and women were playing the identical game.
They were playing not to lose instead of playing to win. Look at Bree.
Literally playing identical game.
Hey, yeah. Got my girl Bree down here, USC, Lady Trojans. They finna make some noise. Baylor is they were Kim Mulkey away because Baylor used to dominate women's basketball, man. When they had Mr. Brittany Griner.
You know what? It's a nice.
You had to get the long buzzer for that one, dog.
But hey, did I tell you slow this motherfucker down?
That's what they dominate. Then the Lady Blue Devils, man, versus UConn. I think, hey, as much as I don't like to say this, but the Lady Blue Devils got a good ass team, man. They got a pretty good team, and they can beat UConn, dog. I'm telling you, the Lady Blue Devils can beat UConn. I'm telling you. If you ain't seen the Lady Blue Devils play, hey man, they got a nice little back.
Scroll down so we can see that first and second round game. Okay, they beat Richmond, and then they beat Ohio State. Now, in women's, the rankings do kind of play a part more so than the men.
I didn't want them to beat Ohio State, but they did. My boy daughter played for Ohio State.
What you say? You owe your boy what, man? Hey, but this gonna be the game.
My boy LC Lindsey Collins, his daughter played for.
Hey, what did we just? Hey,
what did we just say about people that got two initials for their first name?
What did we say? You can't trust them motherfuckers. Anybody? ALC, JB, JW, CL,
NL,
ML,
BL.
Shout out to my boy Lindsey Collins, man.
Hey, just call him that. Call him that.
Bakersfield's finest, Mizzou Tigers' finest, man.
Did Lindsey go to Luther North, coach?
Yep.
I know. He was over there with my cousin Frank Powell, man, over at Luther North, man. Yep,
then went to Cal Bakersfield, and then came back and tore the lights off of Faroe.
Lindsey.
Actually made a stop with the Green Bay Packers.
Lindsey. Lindsey. Hey, man, but this Colorado and Iowa game
will
be a damn good game,
at
man.
Ohio State. And she started playing overseas as a 15-year-old.
Now you know Iowa gonna get some calls in this game. You know that, right?
They may end up getting some calls, but I'm telling you, that Colorado. What you say, D?
Now I'm saying, they want to see old girl make it to this championship before she dip.
Oh, even if she get past this one, man, she gonna have to probably meet
LSU
or USC, man.
I understand. I understand that.
But they won't
Caitlin Clark in this Final Four. I promise you.
Yeah,
good. Hey, they want her there, man, but
she's still gonna be there.
See, I'm telling you, watch.
You can go to FanDuel and put your money on that.
Yeah, we gonna fit that.
So you think? So you saying if they play LSU in the next round, what you telling me, Coach? They play LSU in the next round.
They are gonna make sure she get to the Final Four.
Yep.
She is the highest grossing female NIL deal player in the country.
History.
She ain't too far behind Shador and everything, huh?
Right.
Her NIL deals is more than a lot.
She gonna make more money in NIL than she will going to the WNBA.
And she's still going because she got another year of eligibility.
She do.
She opted to go to the league.
She do.
Yep, it's her junior year.
Wow. That means she signed some deals that saying she gonna get paid when she get to that league.
Oh, dude, she got endorsements out the ass.
Yeah, that way. You ain't walking away from it unless you finna double, triple up.
Right.
Quadruple up. Yeah.
We can't give you these endorsements while you're in college, but once you get to the league, we got you.
Hey, man, you got it, man. Hey, it's going to be some fun NCAA women's basketball, but I think LSU might not even beat UCLA, to be honest with you, man.
Not the way their coach was talking after the last game. She threw their asses under the bus.
Who, UCLA coach?
Mulkey, yeah.
I mean, Kim Mulkey, the way she threw
LSU.
Threw
him under the bus.
But that's her twisted way of
getting them
motivating her. If you notice, she did that shit with Brittany Griner and them when they lost the Big 12. They lost the Big 12 championship, and she said we didn't deserve. She said we stunk. Everybody on the team sucked.
She pulled a Jim Mora.
Oh man, she said everybody sucked. I even sucked. She even said she even sucked.
Girl sucked too, huh?
She say we will not win a championship if we continue with this effort like this. We are horrible. Do we deserve a 1 seed? Probably not. Oh, she would. Hey man,
she Jim Mora their ass.
And next thing you know, boy, Baylor just started mud stomping motherfuckers in that whole time. Brittany Griner, boy, he showed you why he was the top player to get drafted in the WNBA, dog. He showed you, man.
Hey, man, you almost made me spill my yak on me.
Hey, man, let's jump off in our NFL, man.
We kind of touched on it. We touched on it a little bit while you was on your run where you had to do your drop.
Oh, okay. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I heard a little bit of it.
Y'all talk about my boy Tre'Davious White signing with the Rams today. Tre'Davious White.
Tre'Davious White.
He signed with the Rams today, man.
The CC's team had a pickup too.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Corduroy Patterson.
Cordero, man.
Woo. No, it's this Corduroy.
So will they use Cordero like they use Slash? Because you got your two quarterbacks, you got your running backs.
You got another horse you could throw in the backfield.
Could you now will Cordero originally line up where he was supposed to line up at receiver now?
Yeah, he can do both.
I haven't seen Cordero run a goddamn route in years, man. I saw return kicks and punts. But
he's still fast. He's still fast. So you could just use him to open up the field.
Yeah.
The slot.
You know, you fuck around and check down on Fryermuth or Pickens, he gone. That one thing Russ can do is throw a deep ball.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't even use him. I wouldn't use him as my deep threat. He would be.
I'm saying you can. I wouldn't do that, but you can. You have that option. You can line him up anywhere. You can put him in the backfield. You can split him out.
He's the
X factor.
Because one thing I think, if you can run a jet sweep with Cordero, he can throw the football too, man. So he's multi-dimensional, man. You can got him think he finna run a sweep, and then he just pull that bitch down and just throw it down the field. Boom. But man, NFL draft.
It's gonna be an interesting year in the field city.
It will be, man. It will be.
Y'all still gonna lose.
Goddamn right they is. But
y'all got Russell Wilson. Get that twisted. Yeah, we gonna let Russ cook. He's overcooked.
Hey man, hey, take Russ out the
food. So we gonna let him keep cooking.
Hey man, NFL owners, man, vote new kickoff rules in, man.
All damn time.
Are y'all okay with it?
Yeah, because the kickoff was pretty much pointless. Look, the kickoff was so pointless. They would come back from a commercial break, show the kickoff, and go right back to commercial. It was pointless.
And they
even talked about getting rid of it altogether.
Hey, so they are going with the XFL format, correct?
I don't like
pretty much.
Them jobs. Now you don't need no special team. There's some players that ain't gonna have no job now.
Yeah.
Because now, you know, the person that goes down and gets those tackles on special teams,
those gunners.
Those gunners.
Now, since I'm lining them up across from the people, hey, I might as well put my defense out there. Line my defense.
Yeah, you 5 yards across. This is a regular play now.
This is a regular. Hey, put your defense out there, not dog.
Now, I tell you what, who's going to start getting jobs is kickers that can have accuracy, kickoff specialists. Because you got to be able to put that ball in a certain spot. If you kick it in the end zone, the shit come out to the 40. If you kick it short, it come out to the 40. If you kick it out of bounds, it come out to like the 35. If it's in the target zone, they got to return it.
Damn.
They can't just take it. You got to return it.
Yeah. You'll have a big leg kicker and a kicker for accuracy.
If you're looking for something to play professionally, learn how to place kickoffs. Not in the end zone, but between that range.
So do you think, Dinos, they'll start carrying two kickers, like a boom kicker and then an accuracy kicker?
You're gonna have 4 kickers. You're gonna have, because a punter's the kicker. You're gonna have your punter, you're gonna have your field goal kicker, and you're gonna have your 2 kickoff specialists. Because the onside rules are just like the NFL, except you have to announce that we're going to do an onside kick and you have to be losing to do an onside kick. So some kickers don't know how to kick that ball a certain way to make it kick up and flip and spin.
Yeah.
Then you got the big leg kickers like Bucker and shit that was kicking the shit through the end zone every kickoff. We don't need you to do that now. We just need you to kick that shit high and make sure it land between like the 10 and the 25-yard line.
I'm gonna tell you.
But you got to keep that big motherfucker that's gonna kick it out the back, because we don't want them to even do nothing with it.
No, but if you kick it in the end zone, it's coming out to the 30.
Or is it the 40?
I got to look at it. It's two different spots. One, it comes out to the 30, and one comes out to the 40. I know you
Man.
can't kick it out of bounds and you can't kick it into the end zone.
Hey
I don't
man.
like that.
Hey man.
I do, because now that's it. It's going to be a return, or you're going to get penalized for it. So you
Why
want
is
the
that?
return.
Hey man, we got time. Hey,
Oh, you
we got
saying make them keep it in play?
keep it
Keep
in
it in
play.
play.
Hey, keep it live, man.
Because if you just gonna kick it through the
So
end
that
zone,
does
what's the point of
so
changing the
in other
rules?
words, that does away with the big leg kicker then.
Yeah, the
The
big leg
the
kicker,
only place
they
you
just
need
lost the
him is to
job.
kick a field goal.
That's it.
Hey man, what they should do on the kickoffs, man, if you got a guy back there, man, if you can kick it through the goal post, man, on the kickoff, you kick it through the uprights on
2
the
points.
kickoff, give them 2 points. I totally agree with that. Give them 2 points.
Like a safety.
Yeah, but if you do
However,
that, then you
then
gotta
what
let
about
it
the
be a
penalty
return.
what about the penalty for bringing the ball out to the 40?
Yeah.
Well, that says either you going for 2 or you not.
That's it.
Now, they didn't say anything about the field goal rules of XFL, the 1, 2, and 3 point tries.
So let me ask you this: on a
the
punt,
Oh no,
if
this
the
is on
ball lands
on an
in
extra point. You can go for 1, 2, or 3.
And it's based off the yardage, correct?
And it's based off the yardage. So that's what I've seen. All the XFL games I seen last year, them games are not over. Like teams be up like 2, 3 scores. Like, oh, this shit ain't over, because if they get a score and get a 3-pointer, that's a 9-point touchdown. 6 and a 3.
So
So
let me
your
ask
3
you this,
your
you
3
know,
possession lead can get knocked down to 2.
Or 1. Hell.
Or them
I got a
games
question.
go to the wire. And that was what was good about the XFL. That's what made it interesting, is you didn't really have blowouts. Like, they were very competitive games because of the rules.
Hey man, Tom Brady trying to get this money, man.
So I want to ask you a question about this kickoff. So is that rule based on, like, say for instance, if I'm a returner, the ball drops on the 5 and I get out the way and let it roll into the end zone, does it come out then, or is that a live ball?
It comes out.
Hold on.
It's a target zone. If the ball lands in that zone, you have to return it. That's from the way I read it.
Okay, because I guess what I'm asking is, because you're saying if it lands, it has to land in the end zone. If it
It has to
lands
go
in the
in.
field of play and rolls into the end zone, it doesn't just automatically come out to the 40.
Right. I think BP they're gonna explain it here.
Kickoff rule. That's the latest from our NFL insider Jonathan Jones today.
Fair use.
Reports that 3 teams actually voted against it: the Raiders, Packers, and the Niners. The new kickoff resembles the XFL format. If you've seen that before, the kick will still come from the 35-yard line, but the other 10 players will line up on the opponent's 40. The receiving team will have at least 7 in the nearby setup zone, with the max of 2 returners at a landing zone between the goal line and the 20. To break this down a little further, Jonathan Jones, of course, reporting that news today. And JJ, for those at home, what does this mean? What does it look like? What have you heard about this?
Okay, so what it means, Brandon, is we've had a kickoff that was a dead ceremonial play. Last year, the NFL had about a 22% return rate on kickoffs. It was the lowest in modern NFL history. And so they said, okay, we got to get rid of this fair catch rule. We have to, reintroduce kickoff returns into the game. Now, we're not going to see the old kickoff where everybody runs down and collides and then you have a number of injuries. The injury rate was far too high for the NFL, and so they had to change that in some way. And we're talking about all sorts of injuries, but certainly head injuries, concussions. Those were too high. The NFL didn't want to see that anymore. But they did want to have the kickoff mean something. Remember, in the Super Bowl, we had 13 kickoffs. We had 13 touchbacks. In fact, 12 of them went out of the back of the end zone. So why didn't we just put the ball at the 25-yard line and tell the Chiefs and 49ers to go ahead and play ball? So this is what this kickoff is. You're going to sort of have a group of, let's call it, 18 people. You're going to have the kicker who kicks.
Come on, man, give us some vision.
Over that group of 18. Then there's going to be 1 or 2 returners back there inside the 20 who have to return the ball if it's going to land from the goal line to the 20-yard line. And so,
okay, so that's
until
target
that
zone.
returner then catches the ball, no one can move. And once he catches the ball, then we're going to see that sort of kick team go at the receiving team from about 5 yards apart, and now we're going to see some kickoffs. It's going to introduce a lot of strategy into the game, things that NFL coaches haven't really had to think of. We're going to see different rosters around the NFL, different sorts of body types on these return teams. There's so much to figure out here as the NFL introduces this new kickoff, a one-year trial, but a new kickoff into the NFL.
Of course, there's three teams that didn't agree with it, the Raiders, Packers, and Niners, as you reported there. I'm curious, what were some of the sentiment you got from them, the reason why they were kind of opposed with this new implement with the kickoff?
Yeah, don't know why they specifically opposed it. They're all still in the session right now. However, I can tell you that generally speaking, there were a number of teams who were not gung-ho about this kickoff. It is a radical change. The NFL does not do radical change. They do drip by drip change. And so to do this, to take from the XFL, that is drastic for the NFL to do. And so I kept hearing from coaches and GMs and folks attached with teams saying, unintended consequences of this new rule. What's it going to mean? Like, that can't be the reason that you never want to institute change, because of what you don't know. Let's go out and figure out what we don't know. And so that was part of some of the thinking. Another part of the thinking was, we don't want this to be too gimmicky, that it looks kind of silly. It looks a little funny. I don't know if that was what those three teams or any of those three teams were thinking, but certainly there was some resistance this week. And I know that the NFL, Roger Goodell, very much behind this proposal. They were whipping up the votes all week here in Orlando, making sure that when it did get to a vote, because they could have voted on this yesterday, the NFL wasn't confident that they had 24 of the 32 votes. They kept working at it last night, and then, of course, got 29 of the votes in order to make this rule pass.
So we will see what it looks like the first time we'll get to see it, JJ, August 1st with the Hall of Fame game there. As always, Jonathan Jones there at the owners' meetings there in Orlando. Appreciate it there on that breaking news with the new format for the kickoff coming to the NFL.
Damn.
Okay. So the target zone is from the goal line to the 20.
Yeah. That's
And
the
they have to
target.
kick it in. They have to kick it in that zone.
So I like how he said they was lobbying votes and everything. So that means a lot of people wasn't on board, man. So they had to try to persuade the others.
A lot of people don't know what lobbying means.
Yep.
Right.
So I guess this is my thing. Special teams coaches is going to be, their jobs is going to be critical next year.
They got a lot harder.
Yes, you're not just putting together your special team. Now you got to come up. Now you just like an offensive and defensive coordinator. You got to have a kickoff strategy now.
Hey, boy, y'all see this that just popped up?
What's that?
What's that?
Hey, they just found out the NFL paid Baltimore owner for their vote.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm just talking shit. That's what lobbying mean, people. Whenever
Yeah.
you heard the word lobbying, somebody got paid for their vote.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
all
they-
like Baltimore. I had to put their owner on that.
You had to throw us under the
I'm
bus.
surprised you ain't.
I'm surprised you ain't talked to Jerry Jones, old crooked ass.
Right.
That
He
motherfucker.
always-
You know.
He buying girls.
Hey, man.
Oh, Jeremiah been quieter than a church mouse pissing on
Hey,
cotton.
man. He crooked as a barrel of fish hooks, man. Fuck Jerry Jones.
Hey, that boy,
Right.
man. I just had,
No,
you know.
but the teams that
Better yours than
that
mine.
the teams that voted it down probably don't have a kicker that can put it between the 20 and the goal
Then
line.
you say the three that voted it down was the Raiders, who
Green
got Carlson, and the Green Bay Packers got the other Carlson, his brother,
other Carlson, who sucks. I don't know why he's still their kicker.
and then San Francisco
Got Moody.
So they got three good fucking kickers, man.
I don't know. Moody's
Moody's not a good kicker.
He had a little yips in the middle of the season.
Yeah, he had a couple hiccups, man. But hey, his percentage was a lot. Hey, his percentage was
His percentage was good.
Yeah. So
he had a couple bad moments.
Hey,
yeah, a couple of goalpost
His
moments.
percentage sucked. Don't let people try to sell you that.
Hey, man, hey.
You had him for
was he even in the top 10
10
as a kicker?
Absolutely, man. He was in top 5.
No, he was
not.
not.
Hey, but the thing is, though,
it's hard comparing kickers when you got the best kicker in the game, man.
Yeah.
What he
in
said.
Dallas. This past season?
When we got the best kick in the game.
Well, we talking about this past season or overall?
Period.
Overall. Period.
Period. Who would you
Okay,
want?
well,
who would you want to kick your game-winning field goal? Justin Tucker or Dallas kicker?
Oh no, I would want my
name
man
is?
that was kicking that.
Brandon
kicked the game.
Aubrey.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
that
would
dude.
want, since we talking about overall, I want my man that kicked for Tom Brady when they beat the Rams.
Yeah, Vinatieri.
That guy.
Vinatieri.
That guy.
Yeah.
I want him.
Yeah, Vinatieri.
Since we talking overall, I want him.
Vinatieri ain't kicked the
Truth
ball
be
in
told,
about 5
Aubrey
years.
was the best kicker last year. He missed one
Either
field
way it
goal.
go. Either way it go, I win, BP. So we talking overall or we talking last year?
We talking about last year. Hey, overall.
Even if you say last year,
I'm taking Aubrey then.
people are gonna pick. People ain't gonna pick Aubrey.
They picking Justin Tucker, man.
They picking Tucker, but I'm taking Aubrey.
I'm taking
He didn't
Aubrey.
miss shit.
I mean,
And
it's already in the books. What happened?
He's kicking indoors at least eight of the 17 games.
Man.
That sound amazing, man. But y'all know damn well y'all going with Justin Tucker. That motherfucker out there.
Now that we talking about last year,
because Cat's gonna reach and take him way too fucking early.
No, they're not.
I can get Brandon Aubrey in the second to last round, and I bet you he ended up more points than Justin Tucker. Because y'all dumbass coach keep going for it on 4th downs when he got one of the best damn kickers. It's an easy 3 point. Let's go for it.
Man, you better trust him because I had Aubrey.
Hey, man.
There was a lot of points I didn't get, and I'm like, you're not going to kick that, right? Kick the ball.
Wait a minute.
Hey, man.
Play momentum over here. Kick the ball.
Didn't Aubrey kick like a 70-yard field goal last year? It was something stupid, wasn't it?
Stupid.
It was something stupid. I was watching that game. I'm like, there's no way they're taking it. There's no way they're kicking it. They're kicking it.
Yep, they're kicking it.
I said he is not gonna hit this. Damn, he had about 6 more yards of a leg left.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Hey, man, Tom Brady, man, is making his bid, man, for minority ownership in the Los Angeles Raiders, Las Vegas Raiders. Hey, man, out of all of this, Goodell, they still haven't they were still yet to approve it, but Mark Davis is welcoming Tom Brady and his money.
Of course.
Say, come on aboard, Tom. And Tom is a minority owner. He'll be a minority owner with the Las Vegas Raiders, man.
You need somebody in there that's got some winning something in their blood.
I got a question for the resident Cowboys fan. What are y'all gonna do at quarterback after next year?
That's a very good question.
They're gonna sign your boy back.
We're not worried about that year. We got to get through this one first.
And y'all got a whole Swiss
and we're
cheese.
Gonna re-sign Dak Prescott. Watch what I tell you.
They're gonna get held hostage by Dak the track guy again.
Because what I heard and what I saw out there today was that Dak is going to play on his current contract. That means they're not extending him.
Okay.
Because if they're going to extend if Dak was to get another contract, that means they wouldn't have to extend. It would make financial sense to extend him now to stretch out the money
to prevent the cap hit.
Right?
No, it doesn't. That's the two-headed sword when you come. When I understand what you're saying, but it's a two-headed sword when you come to business. What if Dak get out there and lay a goose egg this year?
Yeah, you got to protect yourself. As an owner, you got to still protect yourself.
It is possible because you didn't go get him a damn running back. That's for
exactly.
Damn sure.
I ain't got no weapons for you to play with, so I can make you not have a good year.
His cap hit is $60 million. I'm sorry, that's not playing. That's not playing it smart. You take a $60 million.
Henry didn't even cost that much. Y'all didn't even pick up the phone and call this man who lives in Dallas in the offseason.
You take a $60 million hit and Dak walks next, and then sign to a contract next year. That is not good.
Y'all could have got Henry for 18 million for 2 years.
With all that trade. With all that trade. What Henry done did in the last 2 years.
But you get another running. But you get
fantasy owners. If you
you
had
get another running back to spell
would
dudes.
you have drafted Henry last year?
I did in one league, and it made sense where I picked him at. It was a standard league, so it wasn't PPR. Derrick Henry don't really catch passes, but he damn sure scores touchdowns and gets yards.
What I'm saying is I drafted him the year before, and if I had that pick over, no, I would not have took him. He has took a hit.
In this league, no, it's a PPR league. No.
Derrick Henry has found the fountain of youth. Trust and believe. He has got the fountain
because he's with the Ravens.
Right.
Not even because he got he's with the Raiders, man. I mean, he is. I think he bounces back this year, man.
Yeah, I mean, he gonna have a monster year. This is his first time being a free agent.
Fantasy.
We talking about both.
No,
I'm just thinking.
Fantasy. He done as a fantasy as a number 1 or number 2 back, maybe a flex. But he's done as a 1 or a 2.
So you don't think Henry's gonna be the back out there in Baltimore?
Go ahead and take him.
Keith Mitchell being the third.
If you're drafted in front of me and you take him, you're gonna do me a favor. I won't be taking him. If I'm picking 1, 2, whatever, Derrick Henry gonna be there. I won't be taking him.
Oh, he ain't going in the first round.
Second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, not on my team.
Now, if Derrick Henry around there in the 4th round, 5th round, you goddamn right I'm snatching him.
Yeah, and I'll draft. Hey, I'm telling you, I won't take him. So if he's there, he'll be available for you.
Hey man,
thank you for that bit of information.
I'm telling you, I won't be taking that guy. And it's not because he was Baltimore. It's just the fact that Baltimore is going to use him strategically. And he's a hell of a short yardage back at this point. But as far as a fantasy player, no.
Well, he ain't going to catch. He's definitely not catching any more passes in Baltimore.
He's going to get a lot of short yardage work.
Yeah.
He's going to get that motherfucker on first down.
Hey,
that don't mean he going to produce.
Hey, he go touch that motherfucker 25 times a game.
Y'all better get another receiver to open it up so he don't be running against 9-man.
Just read option finna be fire.
and we got a healthy Mark Andrews coming back, man. And Flowers, man, showed us something as a rookie. He made a boneheaded goddamn mistake. But I mean, he showed us something.
Hey, y'all ain't got no hole in the receiver room. Y'all did exactly what I wanted. Go get Lamar some receiver. I'm happy about that shit.
Yeah, y'all got him a receiver.
Hey, I'm happy about that shit. Definitely.
And now Lamar got a big back.
Don't let West Penn hear me say that, though.
20 times a game.
And they gonna run a lot of double tights next year too, man, with Likely, man. I think
you gotta get Likely on the field. You gotta get Likely on the field.
You gotta get him on there.
I still don't think that I'm not gonna count that game, the AFC Championship game against Zay. I'm not gonna say that was his fault because it should have never been to that point. I still think that the offensive coordinator, y'all offensive coordinator, didn't let Lamar be Lamar. If Lamar would have been Lamar and played been the cheat code that he is, they'd have won that game. It wouldn't have even mattered. It wouldn't even been that close.
Yeah, Lamar was tripping that game.
Lamar, that wasn't one of his better moments. I tell you that, man.
But I don't think that was on him. I think that was on the offensive coordinator that all of a sudden decided that in order for you to beat Patrick Mahomes, you got to outthrow Patrick Mahomes. No, you got
which is a dumb idea.
Nah,
just do
you
what
ain't
you've
got to
been
do
doing
that.
all
That's
year.
a crappy idea. You'll lose.
Right.
It's called ball control.
Not gonna be able to do that.
It's called
Every
ball control. The less
Man,
possessions he gets, the better chance you got to win.
Right.
every
so
You keep him
therefore
off the
Lamar
field.
got to be Lamar.
every
Right.
time, man.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go and do our what the hell. We're a little bit past time, man. Let's do our what the hell. Just
A little bit. We a
out of
lot
man.
past this.
Hey, I what the hells. Everybody should know what I what the hells are. It's things that just how you scratch your head and say, man, what the hell just happened? Who got a what the hell? CC, you got a what the
I
hell?
don't have one.
Dino, know what the hell? CC,
I don't have one.
know what the hell? She's still at church.
I'm not
Game.
still in church. I'm at home.
All right, you at home thinking about church. Game.
You know what? You irk. You irk. You irk.
Hey, game. You got a what the hell?
Yeah, I got a what the hell.
Give it to us.
And I just want to know, what the hell is up with the Clippers? How had they just done went this ice cold? They can't hit the moon with a tree right now. That's all I want to know.
You know what? I'm a double down with you. Like, what the hell? Because I mean, Tyronn Lue call anytime your coach calling you soft. Like, how is it your coach is calling you soft?
Y'all can't
SAWT.
throw a rock in the ocean, let alone make it skip across. What is y'all skip across a creek? What is y'all doing?
Y'all rocks ain't flat enough.
Man.
I don't know.
So my shout out, and I ain't been on in a while, but my shout out goes to y'all Clippers. What the hell? Y'all need to go drink y'all a Dos Equis or something and become the most interesting man alive. Go do that one. From the Cavs to no balls, no glory. Get a Dos Equis.
Drink a Dos Equis.
Oh man. Hey,
And it is not Dos Equis, it is pronounced Dos Equis.
Oh,
okay, then. But yeah, they need to turn it to the most interesting men alive because what they got going ain't working.
Boy, you stupid. Hey,
I heard they game off for 3 minutes and was like, what the hell? Cut that right back off.
Like he doesn't drink a beer. The beer drinks him.
That part.
The beer drinks him. Hey man, hey, Coach Corey, you got a what the hell?
Yeah, man, we kind of touched on mine earlier, but man, mine is going out to Jonte Porter, little brother of Michael Porter Jr., who was on a 2-way contract with the Raptors. Man, you ain't even got a job and you messing up a job. Man, what the hell is you doing? I understand, man, you only getting $415,000, man, but man, you got to go. You got to go bet on yourself.
Hey man,
prop bets, man.
He trying to get some change, man. God,
I mean,
damn, 400 ain't enough.
Man, ask your brother for a loan or something, man, until you get on your feet.
400 good money. Slow your lifestyle down.
Yeah, you struggling, man. Hey man, if you struggling, man, ask your brother for a loan, man, because he got a little extra. He got a nice little contract and always hurt and all that shit, man. Ask your brother, your daddy, or somebody for a loan, man. Don't go the prop bet route, man, because you messing up the church's money, dog.
Say don't go the prop bet route.
He messed up with the church's money.
Go say
Hey,
please
dog.
don't go the prop bet route, man.
Yeah, man, cause I don't know if y'all understand the particulars of what old boy did, man.
Hey man, but that's crazy though, man.
I'd have asked my mama to do it. So I did it myself. See, y'all don't be having relationships like y'all mama like y'all should.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
I'd have asked my mama to do it, and she would have did it and kept it quiet.
Man.
Hey, I would have got one of my. I would have got one of my dope. Hey, I would have got one of
After
my.
telling me not to do it, she would have been like, "Son, don't do it," but okay, because you gonna do it anyway.
Hey man, hey, I would have got one of my little cousins, man. That I just got to buy him a bag of weed. Hey, I would have had one of my cousins pull that one off for me. Or one of my. Hey, I'm telling you. Hey, that is what it is, man.
CC,
I'd have been like, Mama, this your money. You go do it.
Hey,
Then
man,
I ain't got to give her no money.
John J. Porter, man, what the hell, dog?
What the hell?
CC, you got what the hell, man?
Man, what the hell? I was just trying to figure out what the hell going on with what I don't know what he calls himself, Diddy, P Diddy, Love.
Oh,
Puffy.
Yeah,
Puffy.
he about to be Puffy, all right.
Man, what
Prime
the hell?
Puffy.
They done kicked in like 4, 5 of your homes, got the sons on the handcuff while they searching the house. And this Negro is on a private jet. Like,
all right, man. To a country without an extradition law, without an extradition treaty.
As he should be, though. When you get your bag up, make sure you got a way out before you go in. I always know that.
Like who? I want to know who is the snitch in this one. Because see, I don't think this is different than R. Kelly situation. It's a whole lot of wealthy, connected people attached to Diddy. It was a whole lot of movers and shakers at these parties. So, like, he go down, it's a whole lot of people going down.
This why wasn't no snitch with this. This all federales. They've been watching this for a minute.
Hey man, the good bishop ain't preached in a minute. So shout out to the good bishop, man. I think the good bishop ain't preached in a minute, so he probably one of the ones too. So
hey, the truth gonna come out.
Hey, truth, it is. What our prayers used to tell us was done in the dark.
Come to the light.
To the light.
I remember I got an ass whooping one time. And my old dude told me this for the times I didn't catch you. Like you got away with Tupac, cat. You're not getting away with that one, though.
Hey,
mark my word. Somebody is going to either checked out of her or gonna go down majorly. It's gonna take the hit on majority of them. The real names are not gonna come out.
Now I'm gonna tell you who snitched.
Who?
Cat Williams.
Oh, Cat Williams been throwing everybody's business out.
That Cat Williams interview.
Cat Williams.
He done spilled all the beans.
He done got this man hemmed up, dog.
Actually, I do have a what the hell, BP.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be a quick one. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Is that it? Yeah.
I got
so my what the hell is going out to our education system. Is it me or it's like every other day I'm hearing another teacher getting arrested for messing with an underage student? I'm hearing about like 12, 13-year-old boys knocking up teachers.
That's been going on forever.
It used to be the men, but now it's the women.
It's always been more women doing that than men.
It's like every other day I'm hearing another story. Like, damn, another teacher got popped. What the fuck is going on?
Man, I got an old ass teacher that was one of my teachers. Man, he married to a girl that graduated with me, nigga. And he was older than dirt when we was in high school.
Damn.
What is going on, bro?
And now they married. I mean, they got married right after we graduated, right out of high school.
How many kids did they have, Coach? Did they have kids?
Yeah, they got a couple.
Just said, these teachers, I heard they said, fuck it.
I'm like, for real?
So what you got to say to the school system down in Florida?
Hey, man, it ain't just Florida. It's Vegas. It's in general. What?
Just the school system, period.
What was Gordon's teacher name? I don't know why I just thought of that.
Which one?
Martin. Remember when his teacher?
Oh, Miss Lattimore.
No, it wasn't Miss Lattimore. Miss
sure it wasn't?
Damn, man, what was that lady name, man?
It was just on the other day, but it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, so I don't remember.
I wanted to touch that thigh. And Gina showed up. She had her Vaseline. She took her earrings off.
What was her name? Miss Trinidad.
Miss Trinidad. Oh, I want to touch when I was little. I used to cross your leg over in a little thigh straw, and I wanted to touch that thigh.
He say, damn, if I'd known that, I would have hit her.
Man.
At least I'd have hit it.
That part.
Miss Trinidad. Hey, man, I got two quick ones.
They said sloppy because apparently, like y'all saying, hey, this has been going on for a minute, but these motherfuckers are just sloppy.
They sloppy.
Their ass is getting caught every other day, it seemed like.
Hey, the internet is not your friend.
I got two quick what the hell.
Stop talking about your shit. And most of it is just them talking about it.
Running it, bumping their mouth.
Bumping them gums. Shut the fuck up.
I got two quick what the hells, man. My first what the hell, man. My boy Mike, man. And I'm just gonna shut up and just play it.
Fair use.
It's interesting that two guys that come from such brutal sports can be such calm and like soft people. Like y'all are very like loving, and for me, what it is with two guys.
It's not really cool to be happy. It's not cool to be a positive person. It's a cooler thing to be negative.
You ain't said a word.
Just want to talk to you and want to just pick your brain.
Get the fuck away from me. Why don't you shut the fuck up? What's that fucking sound? Just go the fuck away.
Like, this is what the fuck we down here doing?
Who the fuck are you, nigga? Come on, bring it on. I'll fight you today, tomorrow, next week, next Tuesday. I'll fight you in your fucking living room with your family as officials. Get on your fucking knees. I'm the chosen one. My dick is the biggest. Like an intergalactic juggernaut.
Joe Budden look like he don't know what
He don't know what to do.
No one will ever know the violence it took to become this gentle.
Everything in my fucking sight has to fucking die. I'm a monster. Coming at you fast.
I love that.
Hey, how do I stop this?
You have to be beaten in submission.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What do you think about death, brother? You going out.
You're having
your
an
soul
experience.
leaving your body.
Oh.
And you're gonna have an experience with God.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a life lesson for me. This sit down, and that's why podcasts are important.
Shut the fuck up.
I need to leave here.
No. You don't want to be down with me no more? I'm beating all these guys. Beating everybody. Ooh, shit. My dick is hard.
Amazing.
I be fucking everybody on this show.
Hey man, when was this? When did he record this shit?
A few weeks back when he was on Joe Budden podcast, dog.
Hey, Joe Budden was shitting on himself. He was shitting the brick, dog. Like
if he been the wig out, I'd have been like, "Oh my life."
Hey man, Mike say, "I got the biggest dick in the world." Say, Mike tweaking, man. Mike tweaking. Mike tweaking, man. Mike tweaking. He said, "I want to fuck everybody." Hold on, Mike. Wait a minute.
His eyes got big, like. And
They
then
didn't know what
who
to
was the
say.
dude? Who was the dark skinned dude that kept trying to calm everything down? And then Mike is telling him, "Shut the fuck up."
With your values. Fuck that.
Hey man, and this is it before we go, man. My last what the hell of the night, man. Shout out to my man Coach Corey, man, because Coach Corey know me, man. He know what fascinates me, man. And me and Coach Corey had a conversation about this. Without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all see it, man.
It has to be animals.
Trip and fall.
Hey man.
I was waiting on the hanging bill.
Hey man, y'all ain't shit. Y'all was just like me and Coach Corey. We was waiting for that alligator to bite her ass off her back.
Right.
We was waiting for that alligator to bite her ass cheeks off her back, man.
Oh, no. We wasn't waiting. I was rooting for the alligator.
Right.
Hey, you gotta leave these alligators alone. She calls herself, I was reading a little bit further. She calls herself the alligator whisperer. One day that motherfucker alligator don't want to be talked to. And he go bite her asshole off her back, man. Leave these gators alone, man. Hey,
everybody's entitled to a bad day, including that alligator.
That alligator is entitled to a bad day. And I don't see how she did it, man. White people. Because ain't none of us, ain't none of my melanin brothers and sisters gonna be out there.
I'm not fucking with that alligator. It's trying to do the same thing I'm trying to do. Live. I'm gonna let it live over there, and I'm gonna live over here.
Hey man, I'm gonna let that alligator do his thing in his own habitat. What if she was backing up and she slipped? That's a subtle move.
Say your dumb ass out the water.
Hey, if she was back, just say she backing up, she slipped. What's gonna happen then?
Hey man, they gonna tell you to quit hitting them corners so hard.
Hey, he go chomp her ass, man. White people, because it's not my melanin brothers and sisters, man. What the hell, man? Leave these goddamn animals alone. Leave them alone. Leave the gators alone. Leave these birds alone. They are not your goddamn friends.
Caves that you ain't seen open, don't open them. Leave them closed. They closed for a reason.
They not your friends. They not your buddies. They're not your pets.
These are not domesticated animals.
I was just finna say they're not domesticated.
They're not like this guy right here. They're not this guy.
And when I saw your dog, I was thinking about the last alligator when the dog was in there. He was out the water, and then he jumps his ass right back in the water.
I already told him, bro, you go out in the water, you on your own.
You ain't gonna dive in and save your dog from the gator.
I don't know what's in there.
Man. Like
you on your own, dog. Wave by to his ass. It's like this.
Your wife go kick your ass.
This is a Schnauzer Poodle mix. His name is Marley.
What's up, Marley?
Hey man, your wife go kick your ass.
Marley think he my daddy because when I'm up too late, he come down and be like, "Nigga, ain't time to go to bed."
Hey faking love over here on the side of the couch. They do me the same way.
Like,
they
bro,
get the
you was
like,
not,
hey man,
you was not the man of the house. get,
Right.
and he come back
my
10 minutes later. What I had said
UFC
earlier,
Hey man, since Marley say let's go and cut this shit short,
Right.
let's go and cut it short, man. We will see y'all on Thursday, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. But we talk about
Like
more
his color,
sports,
D.
man.
That black is beautiful.
Hey man,
man,
we gonna
my
slide
homie,
on
my
out of here,
little
man. Marley and Dino and game related, and Crystal, Clear, and Coach Corey and West 10 and Chris Dorian and Stat Philly and Coach Rick. And I ain't gonna even say Myron. But and from yours truly, the people's champ, we out of here, man. We'll
Man,
see
you
y'all
gotta
Thursday.
include Myron. Bring him back. We can't get paid unless he come back. We come from the old cloth.
Myron, come on back, man. Come on home, skinny
So,
man. Come on home, skinny
when
man.
you owe, we
Hey.
might just, we'll break your foot or something like that. But
Come on home, skinny man. Come on
you
home.
conscious.
Your rent.
Come on home, skinny man.
Put your heart on that cassette tape.
Got me taking you all the talk. Now I gotta go to